This is Beer 420.
This is Beer 420 and what?
Think it's Lemmy. You're listening to Beer 420. Listen to Beer 420. Whoop whoop.
Alright.
BYO-BBB, bring the bud, bring the bitches, bring the beer and proceed. Get faded with back and burn some tree. It ain't your grandma's show. Beer 420.
Beer 420 in the motherfucking house. We about to tell you what we talking about. Now I got the drink and you brought the tree. When we kick it, having a good time, can't you see?
We straight indie, mainstream, balls deep, representing for the streets. Backhanded creeps about the 417 in the local scene. Now past the green. Beer 420.
Nabs in the house, doing his thing. We got indie talent and everything from skits to tits. So grab your chips and dips and let this underground flavor smack you with the lips.
Said you wanna hang with the dope kids. Well, I suppose it's true, we are the dopest. Party at the Portal House, best show, bitch. We smelling like compost, cause we the shit.
Every Sunday, tune on in at 420 with an unusual spin. Come on in and sit on down, check it out. The Underground.
And don't forget about the gentleman with the exceptional beard.
Smoke, beer, smoke, beer, smoke, beer, smoke, beer, smoke.
Beer 420, it ain't that hard. Got these mainstream cats like, oh my god. Puffing on a blunt, drinking 151. Getting so faded, I don't know who I was. But I will tell you this, I am hearing bad as shit when I'm bumping Beer 420 in the motherfucking whip.
And you know I'm Ron Chotty with the Spreaker rap. And I holler at nabs like, yo, where the weed at? Who the guest host with the mad fat raps? And I stay equipped, peep the tinfoil hat. And you know you thought you knew when out of the blue, it's Beer 420 in a home near you. Risk from Titan.
Big Relic. Welcome to
Beer 420. Welcome to Beer 420.
Yeah. We just closed the door. You want to lock that? Risk? Lock that door.
Yeah, sure.
You want to grab that saw over there, too.
Saw.
And then you have some chains. You had some people. Wait.
Whoa.
I was under the understanding we were tying some people up and making some meat pies or...
Is that what...
Oh!
Is the door open?
Oh!
Holy
Close
shit.
that door. Let's
This got
kill
intense with the hurt.
He's like, oh shit.
Close that door, we're gonna be cannibals now.
Yeah. Close that door.
Fuck.
Get those chains. Come on.
Right. You can't... Whoa.
We're making some meat pies. It's time to have guy time. Make some meat pies.
Okay. Now meat pies is sounding like something completely different.
Oh wow. He's like,
Let's
wait,
be
yeah,
honest.
the way you
Go
say
into
meat
the
pie,
meat
it's
pies.
sounding appealing. It's starting to sound like it's something that might be fun. Partake in meat pie. Meat
Partake
pie
in
thing.
No.
Yeah, the meat pie is simply a sweet pie crust dough,
Actually,
if you will, with the meat in it, very much like a pot pie.
To be honest, I actually watched Alton Brown make a pot pie yesterday.
Oh, no shit.
On Good Eats.
Dude, what's cool as hell is, yeah, you watch some of those things and you're like, wait a minute, I can make my own pot pies? This is awesome!
Right.
Like, you totally forget that it's even a possibility, you know, but
Right.
once you watch one of those things, you go, wow, yeah, I can make a fucking meat pie, man. I can make my own fucking pie.
Anytime dude, I'm actually going to. I took away from that episode some
good,
like a turkey sausage breakfast pot pie.
Hey, that
variant
sounds...
that I'm gonna try and do that soon.
Turkey sausage?
It's like turkey sausage and then a pound of shredded rotisserie chicken.
Ooh.
And then like just I don't even remember, like a hollandaise sauce, I think. I don't know. I don't really particularly remember now that I'm stoned.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very excited about
That is intriguing though, that you're talking about, you know, being the gourmet guy and cooking up some meat pie.
You know, you just keep bringing it back to the meat. I thought we got away from that.
What? No, meaning turkey
turkey sausage,
and
rotisserie
chicken. Now, what that makes me think of is one of the most amazing ways I've ever had chicken served in my life. When I lived back home on the East Coast, my folks have several four-wheelers. Okay. And what they used to do is go on poker runs, which would be where, outdoor enthusiasts that like to four-wheel would all get together and they'd make an off-road poker run. So they'd have somebody at the end of a hill, trail, or whatever. And then, everybody starts in one spot, and you get your first card in your deck for your poker hand. And then you ride the trail, so there'll be 100 of these things, whatever. Going through trails together, you see people stuck, other people stopping to help winch them out. And, dude, it was just like a big caravan of freaking crowds on four-wheelers. It was amazing. And it was fun. It was always fun. You'd occasionally pass one that was burning, Like, dude, sucks for him. He's in a puddle, and he's burning. Just keep driving, You got fucking 100 people behind you. You can't stop. You're like, it's the guys at the end that will stop and try to keep him going with us, So you're like, you just keep moving. You don't stop for people. They got people that do that. So your only goal is to get to point A to point B, pick up another poker card, take a little break, whatever, chit-chat with some of the other riders, and then you go to the next location. Well, what they did is they would start this, they called it trash can turkey. Trash can turkey, and you can do it with chicken too. But what they do is they go to a hardware store and they buy a new metal trash can, one of the metal ones, and they buy a rotisserie skewer, which is just a metal rod with hooks on it. And you get your turkey prepared however you want to do it. It really isn't going to matter once you start cooking this fucker this way because it's going to melt in your mouth. So you put it on the skewer with the cavity facing down, so that all the shit is running, down. Or no, you have it facing up with your stuffing and shit in there. So you still have your stuffing, the cavities up. The juices come down and they pool and pocket in that because you have it skewered with the hole up. And then you drive the skewer into the ground. And then you put the trash can over the top of it. And then you get the coals going on top and around the side of the trash can. So the turkey's on the inside, stuck into the ground in a skewer. And it's up off the ground on a skewer. And the trash can is convexing it with the heat. So it's sucking air into the... And it takes about 2 hours to cook an entire, like a big bird. It takes about 2 hours. So our run with the four-wheelers, by the time we get back to home base, the people that are watching home base have the turkey all, prepared. Like you roll up as they're taking the trash can off of the turkey, and you can see it. It's just falling apart, dude. It's crazy. I'm like, I've never seen and I've never tasted bird that just melted in your mouth like that. Like the meat just melted in your mouth. It was weird.
Like turned into a paste?
Yeah, like it would just liquefy in your mouth.
I don't know about that, man.
It was weird.
I've never
It was weird.
that.
It was like the most tender of meat that I've ever, next to tongue.
You can engage in it because she eats these birds.
Have you eaten tongue though? That's the question.
Tongue?
Yeah, tongue, cow tongue.
No, I've eaten cow stomach though, and it's really.
I haven't
tender.
had cow stomach.
It's really tender. Like
It's
I
really
thought,
tender.
I thought it was chicken, but like it tasted different. Like I was in Mexico, and they just fed you whatever.
I lived in Mexico and they just.
No, I didn't live there.
They just feed you whatever,
They were just like, eat it.
The neighbors start disappearing. You just don't ask questions. You eat what they're serving you. You just.
We've been talking about cannibalism.
I know that's twice the cannibalism keeps going.
I ate grasshoppers in Helena, Montana.
We got it's Halloween season, man, and we got Walking Dead today.
That's what I was gonna say. The Walking Dead got you on it. Like,
Yeah, you know. And those guys are cannibals.
Yeah, that's what got you on it, man. That's why you're on that roll.
You know, so...
Last year's Walking Dead premiere, we brought those zombie tracks on, too.
Mm-hmm.
So think Walking Dead is listening to your music?
Kind of.
You should probably...
We're getting people ready for Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Getting people ready for Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're driving this shit, buddy.
Yeah. Well, we all gotta just take a moment and thank our moms.
This is a message to thank your mom, because if she never gave it up, you wouldn't be here listening. Thank you, and thank you to your moms everywhere from Backhand Studios. Thank your mom.
Oi, 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 oi.
All right, would a Midwest monster perhaps be a cannibal?
That's possible.
You think they would eat meat pies made from real human?
I'm thinking they probably would. I know one. I think he probably would.
You know, some of the aliens eat people, they say.
Do they?
Yeah.
Which ones per se?
Well, I think it's they're black. The black, weird looking, like,
Hey, that could be offensive.
well, not black as in from Nigeria black. They're...
No, like, what if the aliens were listening right now?
Well, I'm sure they're already pissed off. Well, my understanding is they look humanoid, but the corners of their heads are pointed and then go up into like antenna looking thing, and it's all over their body, so they have them coming out of their shoulders, but they're like black, like so black they're purple with red eyes, but they eat humans. That's what they say. I don't know what they call those ones.
Reptilians?
Yeah, well, we know
Maybe they were the reptilian. No, because the reptilians look like lizards, right? I thought the reptilians
can disguise themselves as humans.
I know the reptilians eat humans. Mm-hmm. They've enslaved humans too.
Yeah.
They've used them as slaves.
I know, it's sad.
It doesn't matter what race you are to a reptilian. They'll, if you're a humanoid, you're a potential, employee. You're a potential employee. Potential employee and maybe breakfast. Maybe. Reptilians. Midwest monsters. So we've got... Don't say his last name wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Risk from Titan in the house. From Titan.
I'm here.
And he has brought some presents to us for this wicked day of Sunday Church of Beer 420.
Yeah.
We've got some new tracks.
Yep.
Now maybe some of you Risk fans. Oh, and I want to shout out to the big guy himself, Big Relics, out there in the chat. Thanks for being there, buddy.
Yep.
Being in the chat. Big Relics in the chat. Join the chat. You can join with Facebook at Spreaker.com/show/Beer420. Join free with Facebook. And you can chat with us live right now in the little chat box.
He's lonely in the chat, people.
Lonely in the chat. Come talk to Big Relic.
Yeah. He'll go
Now, Risk has shown up today, and he has brought us 6 new tracks.
I would say, yeah, that's fairly accurate.
You said that's fairly accurate.
Yeah.
We've got a few tracks. We got a few new tracks.
Some of them are like brand new. Other ones are new.
Others
They've kind
are
of been in the reverb rotation, but we haven't brought them to Beer 420 before.
Oh,
So a
interesting.
few of them have. But then
some of
you've
them
got-
are in reverb, but then others are
There's
not.
others that have.
Now you said there were several of these that you just came back from redoing today.
Right, two of the ones on here are
Right.
done today. Like
You did them today, like.
didn't do them today.
But you finished them today.
Like put the stamp of approval on it, gave it one last listen to it. I'm like, Beer 420 approved. You know.
Nice.
And here I am.
So we're gonna start out with Midwest Monster.
This is an older one, but people enjoy it at the shows.
We'll be right back.
You guys are scary.
You're listening to
You
Beer 420.
guys are scary. Yeah, you guys are scary. You guys are scary. Yeah, you guys are scary. You guys are scary. Yeah, you guys are scary. You guys are scary. Yeah, you guys are scary. You guys are scary. Yeah, you guys are scary. You guys are scary.
I'm shittier than you, and I'm not the fucking best. But I'll spit the realest shit that ever came up out my chest, and I'll put you to the fucking test. You're a pawn in this game of chess. I'm a king, and I'm not like the rest, but I'll stay humble through my struggle. Fuck with me and I'll make you tumble. Take a motherfucking risk, I'm a motherfucking relic. I'll take a replication of this wicked nation. Watch me.
Selling Midwest monster.
In the dark of the night.
Midwest monster.
Yeah, we take it live.
Midwest monster.
Breaking backs like a slip disc.
Midwest monster.
Killing wrist.
Oh shit, it's wrist.
Brom Titan Clan 417 on my arm. I got blood on my hands. Now take a step back, revamp the flow. Cut a murder case so the killing shows. Midwest monster, don't you know I help I pop you fucking blow.
Less man, more demon.
I'm a catastrophic being, I don't care what you believe in. Oh, I'm evil for a reason. It's confessions of a heathen trying to choke out your breathing. By the end of the evening,
Midwest monster.
in the dark of the night,
Midwest monster.
yeah, we taking some lives.
Midwest monster.
Steal your soul, sell it.
Midwest monster.
Yo, kill its relic.
You don't really ever know what direction I might take, but I'll make some life change like a fucking earthquake. And I'm killing it today, and these thoughts won't go away. These thoughts are left astray, and some things will never change. And I'm always bringing the pain, and I'm fucking insane. Midwest monster, we ripping and gripping a loaded clip. Unload a preschool, and then I dip. Big rail lick.
Midwest monster.
In the dark of the night,
Midwest monster.
yeah, we taking some lives.
Midwest monster.
Breaking backs like a slip disc.
Midwest monster.
Killing wrist. Got mad love for the gore.
Man, I told him.
It's a body on the floor.
Man, I told him.
I dig out the eyes.
Man, I told him.
Don't act surprised.
Fuck it. I told him.
Dead bodies dead, babies dead, puppies dead, ladies blood hungry like scabies. And I'm sicker than rabies. Whoa. Goddamn that devil Risk. He's a lunatic. Eating kids and taking bloody shits. I hold the fist of from Titan High. Get too close. It goes way deep inside. I pull out your soul. Eyes open wide. I'm a twisted motherfucker.
Midwest monster ride.
Ooh, Midwest monster.
That's what we do every day, all day. Just be crazy.
Dude, I have seen you guys on stage at shows, and you tear it up.
Thank you.
Good
We
time.
try.
It's a good time.
We try, man. Just,
good time.
Go out to
Good time.
entertain. I feel like we've been to a couple shows, I think, where people who weren't really into that wicked shit, murder rap, have really enjoyed
Like,
our
hey,
performance.
this
you
isn't
know?
fucking bad, actually.
Right, you know. So it's cool. We're still doing our thing.
So that's nice, man. Midwest Monster.
Midwest monsters. I need an ashtray.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, quite indeed.
My balls were just hovering over the mic, so it's like I just fucked your listeners' ears, kind of, or teabagged them,
Well,
at least.
you know, you can teabag them. It's okay.
Okay,
They're used to it.
it's better than a backhand,
Right.
kind of, except they're
Teabag.
mine, so
Well, it depends. If you get it from Freddie Footlong, the teabagger, it could be a combo. Backhand teabag.
backhand teabag.
Yeah, that's...
Patent it now. Right. Yeah.
The backhand teabag.
That's
Footlong Freddy, the teabagger. $50. It's not a bad price. He'll go out and backhand or teabag anyone you want for $50.
he does parties and shows.
Mm-hmm. Parties and shows. You imagine that getting on... Yeah, man. There's going to be like 6 people at this party tonight. I need 2 of them backhanded, 1 of them teabagged, and 1 a double-decker.
Right.
Like, wait, that missed one.
Small children's birthday parties.
Right?
For that little shithead in the group that won't
Freddie
stop
Footlong, the
tearing his
teabagger, shows up and starts teabagging kids,
voice out. Right.
backhanding parents.
Right. You're the reason he acts like this.
You're the reason he's acting like this, Blunk. There's a tea bag for you. Backhand for your old man.
Right.
Mom.
How long?
Tea bag plump.
He probably doesn't do birthdays or else he'd be in jail. Maybe he does jail birthdays.
Jail birthdays.
So, yeah, I heard it's your birthday.
Yeah, I just hear a really big, loud truck.
I don't know, possibly.
Oh, no, I guess not. I thought it might be, Blues Man showing up out of nowhere.
That would be
I thought I heard a big, freaking loud, clunky truck, but that's not him. That was a big, loud, clunky car.
I didn't hear the sounds in question.
Yeah, I'm kind of tuned to the house, so I know what sounds are normal and...
All I can hear are my dirty memories in the basement. Yeah.
Wait, what'd you do in my basement?
You know. There's no illusion. What?
I said Walking Dead preview.
Uh-oh.
Walking Dead preview.
It's pretty intense.
Walking Dead preview, it's intense, man!
I don't know if you're on
They got machine guns and shit!
There's so much blood.
They look like they're... Oh!
Tonight.
They might have killed someone.
9/8 Central.
Yeah, the redhead guy was looking at his hands all bloody. Like, that tells me it's human blood.
He definitely beat the shit out of Tyrone. Or Reese.
Yeah. Either
Is
way.
it Rona Reese?
Wait. Now, like, the past is washing in on me. I remember we had the gingers are alien conversation with you. I remember this now.
Yeah.
We were here for a brief moment.
Yeah, you guys
Shutting
popped
down.
in, said hi, da-da-da-da-da, and then I said something about the ginger thing because I was
Well,
lit.
we talked about all sorts of stuff that day.
Yeah, that was-
The gingers.
We was here for a good while. We were just swinging.
My
through
freckles are the souls that I've stolen.
Yeah.
Along
Freckles,
those
stolen
lines.
souls, that's right.
Yeah. pretty good
Stolen
at that.
souls.
That's the worst. I have a
The stolen soul's the worst,
I have
man.
a receipt for a soul that I actually traded for legally.
And
it's
every
a signed
time-
document.
Every time we go to the damn store, he's like, that bitch stole it. I'm like, no, you still
Yeah.
have it.
I show a lot of people. It's Larry Jarrett's soul. I traded one green Bic lighter for his soul. I made him write a bill of sale. So
And you haven't framed this and put it on a wall anywhere?
I'm actually waiting for the right time to spend it, so I like to carry it around on my wall.
I would get it certified.
Go get a notary to stamp on it.
Right, yes.
He's
damn
my
it.
bitch in the afterlife. You gotta stamp this crude drawing.
Dude,
It's
notary republics do not give a fuck, dude. You could bring a tampon in there. As long as they could get the stamp on it, they'll stamp it and sign it for you.
Shit.
It's fucking crazy. You can just go to a bank and get your shit notarized. Like, it's no... Like, they make it out to be a big special thing.
I don't know what bank would notarize like
Or a tampon.
a soul.
Notarize this receipt of sale for one soul, please.
Right.
Of course the bank... Are you kidding? Of course the bank would be up
You
for
think-
that.
Can I put it in my checking account?
I want it! I would like to deposit one soul, please, into the bank.
Like how much cheese?
Yeah, how
is
much?
that?
How much cheddar is that?
Right. Like,
I mean, am I a happy mouse now, or are you just a pissed off mouse like Mickey? Hookers. Are you talking back? No, I didn't think so.
Mickey Mouse backhand fools.
Dude, that's some funny shit. Is South Park's Mickey Mouse? He's a freaking backhanded pimp, dude.
Is he?
Yeah, it's
I don't
pretty.
think I've seen South Park's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, South Park's Mickey Mouse is, dude. He's got problems.
You know what? Me and
He
Ginger.
beat up the Johannes brothers, calling them little bitches, kicking them in the balls, telling them to go sell themselves for sex to little girls. Dude, it's funny as fuck. South Park's pretty funny.
You know, we were reflecting back on some older episodes of Walking Dead a couple weeks ago, and we saw an episode, and we think we may know where the origin of loud came from. Like saying that in pop culture right now. You know,
Yeah,
that shit's
Right.
loud.
I got some
We think
loud.
we figured it out. I think Daryl started this shit. So they like walk in here and they like pull something off. What they move something. There's a dead dog there.
And it's all like rotted.
Yeah, and Daryl's just like, damn, that shit's loud. Like,
Yeah, that smell is loud,
Wait.
is what he said.
what? Like, that's where it came from, man. Walking Dead started trends.
Yeah, it was season 3.
So wait, so you're saying Walking Dead, season 3, they discover a dead dog, and Daryl said,
that smell is loud.
That smell is loud.
Yeah, and now look around now.
Which explains dank weed.
2 years later, people are like, oh, that's loud.
That smell is loud. I mean, I get it. Like,
But see, loud, when I was in my 20s, stood for really good uncut cocaine that you heard the train coming.
You know, where can
see,
you tell me where to find really good uncut cocaine anymore?
It doesn't exist.
Exactly. So they had
you can work for the Mexicans.
Or
they
go
always
to
hook
Colombia
up.
And get you
The Mexicans will hook you up good, but then you're contracted, you know, and then you're fucked.
Didn't do much for me.
Get you a sugar mama that lives in Colombia.
What?
Get you a sugar mama that lives in Colombia.
Your sugar mama that lives in Colombia.
They might.
You see this?
He's like, my sugar mama.
You see this? You see this haircut and complete lack of mustache? No Colombian woman wants this.
Oh gosh, well, trust me, I've seen
the man with the chopped beard.
Right.
You got a chopped beard.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
This is going to be big in a little while.
Yeah, Mexicans aren't into that shit.
Right.
That's too Anglo for them.
And I mean, like, Colombians aren't Mexican.
You gotta have the little...
You don't know. You can't profile them.
You gotta have the little pencil drawing mustachio.
Love is love.
And then button just the top button of your shirt.
No. Button just the top button. Oh, no. That's awesome.
That's how that rolls, right?
That's how that rolls. With a wife beater.
When I worked for the Mexicans, that was like dress code.
If you're fancy.
You're like, if you wanted to fit in,
you come to work in a t-shirt.
You come to work. You're like, what the hell? You a fucking t-shirt? Come on, homie, put on a fucking shirt. You're like, man, I don't like all those buttons. Me neither. That's why we just do the top one.
Oh no, man, that's fucking hilarious.
That way you look good.
Oh,
but then you don't have to work so much.
That is horrible.
Yeah, man, I probably dress like that in freaking nice, you know, pattern collared shirts with just the top button for probably 5 years. And all my friends are Mexicans at the time. So you blend in, right? Is that like? So I had to blend in with the Mexican/Latino crowd by like dressing like them, so that I looked less, you know, standing out from the rest of the crowd.
I think I just had to like contrast to the extreme against everything, because my like friends list was never like ruled by a majority of a certain kind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I've gone through that my whole life. You know, when I was younger, you know, the cool thing was skateboarding. So then I tooled around with a bunch of skateboarding kids, and they all were trying to be extreme, freaking different from reality.
Did any of them sound like pterodactyls?
They would. Well. No.
Oh, well, they weren't that extreme then.
They were.
No, if they don't make terrible.
Dude, this one kid, man, I'm not kidding you. His bangs were like down to his chest. Like, he had no hair on the back of his head and just these bangs that were always in his way that were just hanging there. That was one of them. The other guy had his hair cropped short, and then he had like a cowlick on the front. I'm like, these are the trends they were setting for like skate punks, you know. And you're just like, what the fuck? So then you had the gutter punk type guys doing their thing at the same time, and they were wearing like dress jackets with the sleeves ripped off of them, so the spleens, because they're really expensive dress coats, dinner coats, so they would have like the plastic tubing that was sewn into the jacket material and shit just sticking out all. I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking wow, you know. It was like they weren't really like the gutter punks, they were more like the art punk crowd, like the artistic punk crowd. Like they were listening to like the pop and the freaking, you know, it was weird. When I was growing up as a kid, there were so many different just like distinct social groups that were being born at that time. You know what I mean? That like that was like the birth of the beginning of the break dancing and all that shit going. Like, Dude, back in the 80s, like, I remember going to a club, and that's specifically why people went there, was to watch people breakdance battle against each other. Not even kidding. I mean, it was that weird when I was a teenager, you know? There were so many different things that were taking off all at like once, it seemed like. You know, and then at the same time, you had the dregs of the hippie generation tagging behind, still trying to maintain that old, you know, Led Zeppelin and keep all their freaking old shit like alive. So then you still had teenagers your age that were listening to Zeppelin and shit, and you're like, dude, but everyone's listening to Billy Idol, man. Like, you know, like, what the fuck?
Doesn't matter. There were always
like, what am I doing? Am I gonna curl my lip, or am I gonna freaking run naked through the woods, smelling like smoke? So then my generation ended up the freakiest of the weirdos to come as of that point. Like, and then it came out into the grunge of the 90s and all that shit breaking loose and going in weird directions. But again, that was my 20s, you know? So it was like we had saturated generations that were just freaking saturated with all this information. I mean, I was there when MTV started. I was there when MTV died.
right.
You know what I mean?
No,
and it was all in the 80s. Like, by 94, MTV as you knew it was dead. It was no more. When Liquid Television went off air, that was the end of MTV.
Liquid Television.
Yeah, it was their animated segments that they were doing that were mixed up with, like, Beavis and Butthead, reviewing, like, metal bands and, you know, shit like that. When that went off, it all turned into, like, reality television.
You're right, too.
It all turned into, like, you know, because of Puck in the real world and all that crap, you know, there was just something appealing to America to watch a guy that was anti-gay, who was a self-said punk rocker, bicyclist or whatever, picking his nose and putting his boogers in the gay roommate's peanut butter. You know, it was like all of a sudden, like, TV just, you know, as you knew it, no longer existed. It's like almost overnight. It was weird.
So what
I think TV died in '94.
TV is pretty much the devil, dude. I watch movies. I don't really fuck with TV. I don't even like to watch movies.
It's brainwashing.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. And
It's mind control shit.
that's Netflix. That doesn't count.
Netflix is amazing though.
Yeah, Netflix is the best because, like, if there are commercials, I'll be damned. I don't know about them.
You're right. But you pay not to have them.
Exactly. Well, you pay
Yeah,
for regular
that's-
TV and have to sit through fucking the amazing
Right.
new sunroof and, like, I don't know, whatever else is on there. It's been a while since I watched TV. I
Right.
don't know what commercials are popping.
No, you know we're getting a machinima channel.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't. Why didn't I know about that? What's going on with that? You should talk about it right now.
Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of stuff lined up, and we're planning on starting to release things in the spring.
Word. That sounds awesome.
But my station, what I'm wanting to do is I want to make it a variety of options. So I want to have, like, you know, positive vibe shit channel of people talking. Like, I got a guy that's an anti-bully, you know, weirdo who does weird shit. So I want him doing his show, and then we'll put pilots on it so that it looks all professional. And then I'm trying to get the Love Portal guy, who's the freaky hippie dude. Have you seen him? He just makes fucking funny noises and talks about loving everyone. I'm trying to get him, but he hasn't responded to me. Dead Nuts has agreed. He's the anti-bully guy. Dead Nuts.
So you're just gonna have like a little.
But that's that part of my channel, and then I'm gonna have I'm calling it Lazy Animations. The intro logo is gonna be a tree, and it says Lazy Animations, and you just see a guy laying under the tree sleeping with the little Z's. That's the animated part of the animation, is just the Z's moving.
Yeah.
And the idea is that I could make the animations, but I'm not patient enough to do that because I have freaking mental disorders. So what is quicker for me is to make montages with motion and then narrate and add sound effects. And then very much like, Baby Cakes and China, Illinois and all that shit, he started on YouTube just doing basically that, montage kind of. And then you eventually become something and pay other people to animate it for you, and you don't have to animate it.
Yeah.
They copy your style and animate it like you would, but you don't have to do it. See what I'm saying? Like, that's where I want to get with that. So I'm going to have a number of different shows that are going to be made by Lazy Animations, which is going to be these still audio. It's still going to be visually appealing and all that shit.
I actually kind of think it's a good idea. I'd like to see how it turns out, honestly. Like, because I've got a grasp of what you're actually saying you're doing with the... Basically, as far as animation, you're using just a portion of it and animating that to make the whole
right, to make the whole thing look animated, when in fact I'm only using still images.
Yeah, with just this.
And then I'm moving other still images a little bit to make it look like things are.
I'm kind of excited to see how that turns out, man.
So I'm gonna mix up some of those with some other stuff for the animation channel. Then I want to have an indie music channel.
Word.
So any of our artist guests that have music videos out there, I want to be doing those kind of things. And then I also want to occasionally throw one of our lazy animations onto an indie artist song.
That would be fresh as fuck, dude.
And then we'd be lazy animating the indie artist on a video on the indie video channel.
Yeah, that's fresh.
See what I'm saying? We should be kind of crossing it around a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just want to play with it and have fun and just like make stuff and post it. And I want to take other people that are making stuff and just post their shit, Mm-hmm. I mean, you're on Machinima, dude. It's like on anyone's Xbox or PlayStation,
Right.
Anybody can watch it.
Right.
It's on your phone, it's on the web, it's on your PlayStation and your Xbox. What more do you fucking need? It's in 5 places.
Right, yeah.
It's on your Xbox, it's on your PlayStation, it's on your phone, it's on your computer.
You'll have to keep me posted on how that's coming along, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me funny fucking looks.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Ginger. Where's your DPI?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was some funny shit.
Hey,
Like,
I tried. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Be an asshole.
To be an asshole,
you gotta do the
I gave
deep.
an effort, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, you can't make fun of me for giving an effort here.
I would give you E for effort, but that's a bad grade.
See,
you want to
he's
try
bad.
again?
Yeah, try it again. You can do it. Let's try it one more time. Here. Try not to smile when you're doing it. Maybe that will.
Put some heart into it.
Like, it's hard not to smile. You guys are fucking me up right
Imagine
now.
you're throwing a ball at a criminal.
Yeah.
That was like, no. Like, maybe the Kool-Aid Man's cousin who's in porn. Like, oh no.
Wow. We got Kyla in the chat now with Riss, so he's not in there by himself.
Oh,
Hot
wow.
Lip says everything is posted
Except for
and
Relics in the chat.
going. Relics in the chat.
Not Risk.
Racism.
Racist.
Risk. Risk is not in the chat. Risk is in the room. Relics in the chat.
Yeah.
You're in a chair and you're holding a beer.
That's how I live.
Although I have known people to be sitting here in the studio, on the show, on their phone, trolling the chat as they're on the show.
I used to do that, but I got a burnout on it, I guess.
You got.
Actually, the truth be told, my phone burned out on it, and my phone's just turned into a horrendous piece of shit. And I can't even listen to your shit when I'm anytime. I can't get Spreaker to even work. Half the time, somebody calls me and I answer, I can't hang up. Like, it could be the worst phone call in the world. I've just got to, like, yank the back off and pull the battery out. That's, like, the only way I can get away from that conversation. Like, it's horrible. I think, I'll be honest, I think it's porn.
It's porn?
I think porn did this to me.
Porn has killed your phone?
Porn, yeah.
Did you download them? You're never supposed to download
No,
them.
I don't download.
Never download the porn. Never download the porn.
I don't download
Go to
it.
streaming sites.
I don't download it. I'm just
Never click the advertisements.
Advertisements.
Beer 420 has told this warning before. Do not click the advertisements. Do not click on the advertisements. Those titties might look big and luscious and bouncy and jiggly, but it will only get you malware.
Malware? Oh no. Oh shit.
You'll surely get a virus on your you-know-what. Yes, your computer. I'm really fucking him up right now. He's looking at me like, what the fuck is he going on about?
So you can tell when I scratch my head. That's what.
Oh my god. Hello, Kyla. Welcome to chat.
Yeah, Kyla, where have you been? I remember the days when you were the first one in the house.
First one in the chat.
We've been doing this for 40 minutes. And
Yeah,
this is
we
the
were already
first we've
broken
heard you.
in. What's up?
I thought you were always there, like, for foreplay. I thought, whenever we were competing, like, I'm saying, like, I would start checking it, like, Force 15, like, I'm going to beat Kyla today.
I'm gonna beat her into the
Apparently,
chat.
apparently you can be kind of tardy and beat Kyla nowadays.
Yeah. No, and there's a reason for that.
Oh, so I'm just being that.
She was listening to us on her Xbox, and for some reason she can't use the chat function in it anymore. And this is the answer for you, Kyla. I had the Xbox 360, which is now down here, but the CD drive went out. But it conveniently went out right around the time of the release of the Xbox One, which I kind of find a bit suspicious that I'm getting Microsoft updates when the Xbox One comes out, and then all of a sudden my DVD drive stops working. But now I've got another one upstairs, an Xbox 360, and I just bought it the other day because I still needed a system. So I got that, but it's still the Xbox 360. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. So, but I'm almost thinking that because that new one I got is refurbed, so there may be something like in the original release ones that they sent some update to fuck your shit up, so that you'd have to get a new machine.
My disk drive has been acting funny as well.
Yeah. No.
Super funny.
Yeah, it wasn't doing any. Now I had to tap on the lid to get the disc to read.
We ain't got to do nothing like that. It's just like trying to get it to fucking take a disc or give one back. Like, it's not fun. It's rather annoying, actually.
You gotta, like, rush.
And then you, man, I be seeing you on Xbox Live all the time. I'm like, oh, Shadow Spider's on. She's been there. She's seen me do it. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to him right now. It's like, Minecraft? Yeah, sure. Like, what else? Like, just sitting here, like, talking about all the games I'm about to play with you, and then, like, can't get a hold of you. You just never respond. Party invites, private messages. You like, risk who?
And we get down on some Minecraft. Like, you don't know how hard we play.
What?
I'm looking at you going, what the fuck?
Exactly. That's what I'm.
It's probably because if we're on there and I'm not responding or I don't see your thing, is that we're in Netflix watching a movie and I've got the notifications turned off while movies are playing.
Yeah.
So that the little things don't blip
Like
in the middle of the movie.
Sounds like a likely story there, Nabs.
Which we also watch a lot of foreign films. And those little blip things will pop up in the middle of the subtitles in the middle of the story that you're reading. Which it takes talent, dude. I'm sorry. It takes some fucking... Like, you gotta have an intellect level to, like, actually embrace visually a movie and read the subtitles. There's a certain, like, cipher to it. To get the balance just right so that you're able to enjoy it.
I was talking to Hot Lips about earlier because, like, I was telling her about that movie Troll Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually like a lot of Akira Kurosawa's work. Which, you know who he is?
No.
Seven Samurai.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of the movies. I don't pay attention to
He's
producers.
a director.
Or directors.
But
I don't pay attention to any of those guys.
He had a really...
Although I probably should. One day I might be having lunch with him. I don't know.
Exactly. What are you doing?
I should be learning who my future peers are going to be, right?
I mean, Akira Kurosawa's good, actually, but...
Oh. Well, he'll still be a peer one day. I hang out with him in the frickin' Cthulian frickin' cathedral, right? He's gonna go over to Cthulhu, man.
Cthulhu? Is that what you said?
What?
Something about these bacon, right?
Who?
Turkey bacon.
Cthulhu. The Call of Cthulhu?
I don't know what you're talking
Me either.
What?
I did not say anything about wearing the third seal of the Necronomicon on my shoulder.
The third? Do you really?
I've never said anything about that.
You have it, though? Is that what you're saying? You got the third seal of the Necronomicon tattooed on you?
Yes.
What? Why?
Because
there's
because of the god it represents.
You're a madman.
Yeah. No, actually the madman was a priest and he died.
Abdullah.
Yeah. He go to this.
I'm familiar with that.
The third seal is Maku Tuku, who is the one with the stolen seraphim sword. So when Marduk went and vanquished the ancient gods, the Sumerian story is that Marduk, each dimension, or each portal is a dimension, and each gateway is controlled by one entity, one deity, and it's basically a tier system of ascension or whatever. And then at the top, what the Sumerians did is they believed in destroying the elder gods. So they created a godhead that was developed to destroy gods. So their god went and destroyed the elder gods, which would be like Zeus and Apollo, and allegedly went out, hunted them down like frickin' god hunters, slayed them, and because of the rules that apply to gods in mythos, you can't just slay a god, but an immortal or a god can get a god to transform. It's like killing them. You can channel them to somewhere else if you got the right weapon. So this Marduk went out, slaughtered these gods, supposedly, hunt them down like Predator, slaughtered them, and when he slaughtered them, they appear in the cave where Makutuku is standing with the seraphim god sword, who's like, it's the sword of fire that can kill a god, and that's what he's holding him there in the cave. So allegedly the god of the third seal is the guardian of the cave that is where all of the ancient gods are held prisoner by use of the flaming sword from the Tree of Life.
Man, if they ever bust out of there, they're gonna fuck us up.
Dude, right?
We did.
You can't. So the statement for me in wearing it is that I find it humorous that this mythical tale of Sumerian and the whole dissimulation of the ancient gods through gods finding gods, killing gods, and trapping gods, that I find it a bit ironic that despite this group's attempt, which in this case it's like a science fiction fantasy story, whatever. There's a little truth to Sumeria and all that, but as far as the whole, it's a Lovecraft invention.
Right.
So who was the role-playing nerd of that era? If there was any such thing as role-play nerds back in that day of Lovecraft and Crowley and all those guys were it. They were the kings of they were the ultimate of the tabletop gaming nerds.
Right.
And they wrote a great story out, and it's a great read.
Yeah, I've got it.
But And there's some truths in there. This what makes it so believable is that there's some of the truths. Because if you look back, Samaria is really there. They're like the engineers of Egypt. Like all that shit all ties in. And he went there and studied to write those books. So that's why it all folds in together the way it does. It's so realistic. But anyway, I got the seal because of, the ironic paradox that a god destroyed a god and is being held by a god in a cave. And now there's no god.
Right. Man god.
It's no, yeah. I mean, there's no dudes walking around in robes wearing freaking golden leaf crowns saying that they're gods anymore, Although I'm sure some of the Rockefellers can be found doing this right now in one of their secret chambers. Walking around in robes, wearing gold crowns and all that good shit.
Right. It's like
fucking
bringing it back.
Rockefellers and they're all on curbed couches eating grapes, hand-fed by male virgins.
It never stopped. It was just
it's just
public. We don't do this outside anymore, but
it's kind of like vampires, They're like the vampires of the social hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone likes to say that the top 1% or whatever is the ones that own everything because they're the coolest and they came up with whatever and they own the shit and it's been handed on or whatever. But when you think about it realistically, they're the actual bloodsuckers of the entire system.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It's like a handful of vampires feeding off billions of people, It's just crazy to like put in
that perspective.
Yeah. When you think about the rich guys, not as rich guys, think of them as vampires living off like the small handful, feeding off the many.
Have you ever had a chance to like sit down
like cattle?
Yeah. Have you ever had a chance to sit down and talk to our hype man Sid? Oh man. You two would be friends, dude.
So he got some vampire issues?
He's got like issues, government conspiracy issues.
I believe there's vampires in the government. I'm not even going to try to deny that.
I'm not going to judge you.
Not with like genetic research and all that shit. I'm sure they've got all kinds of shit that we couldn't even freaking make up in a fantasy book. I'm sure they got some crazy shit in some lab in some third world country where there's no rules.
What if the fantasy books are actually leaked information just so in case we ever encounter a situation where we're faced with something we haven't been prepared for?
That's true.
Experience,
That's
we
true.
have to force-fed an image to make us think,
That's true. Okay, I hate this because it happens on every show, but it is a weakness. I'm a gamer nerd. There's a game coming out that I heard now is in a beta, closed beta. But basically it's a free roam zombie survival game. And depending on what you do with parts, like literally from what I'm being told about people that are playtesting this, like you can literally, anything you can do in real life, they're trying to make it so you can do it there. Whether it's planting stuff, building tools, like you name it. They're trying to make it a completely interactive environment. But then to top all of that, it's an apocalyptic environment of zombies and shit and different strains of zombies that are created off of a time algorithm based on what the surrounding environmental formula is. So, example, one of the playtesters is a friend of a friend. He got an achievement from the developers because he developed a type of zombie that hadn't occurred in the algorithms yet. Which, what he had done is he had gone around and killed a bunch of zombies and he just kept throwing their heads in a bag. And then he was like, he got back to his house and he's like, I'm just gonna... He threw the bag into a room and closed the door and like forgot about him. And then went back and opened the door and the bag was empty. And then like he noticed there was shit scurrying around everywhere and it was little fucking skeleton spider-legged fucking zombie skulls Like they had morphed. The parts had, like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, that is fucking sick and crazy.
That's awesome.
Freaking shit.
Yeah.
And they're talking about making it. It's gonna be an MMORPG. So like.
So you'll be with like hella people on.
Right, your buddies and friends and shit, and like facing off with like there's all kinds of different.
But like it's gonna be a computer game then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I don't fuck with computer games.
Yeah, there's some pretty heavy computer games coming out now too. There's already a mod that took off, like the original Combat War game. I forget what it's called now because I can't go there. You know, it's just too much of a investment. But there's a Combat War simulator. Basically, it's like Battlefield, but it's not. It's put out by this other company, and they have a mod for it, which is called Zombie Survival, some like acronym, ZOD or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But people stopped buying and playing like the core game. Like they're only going out and spending the $60 on the core game and then buying the mod for $20, $40, whatever. And then all they're playing is that mod. Like nobody's playing the core game anymore. Right. You know what I mean? Like, these developers created this big freaking environment and all this shit. Nobody wants anything to do with it. They're just getting the mod and playing the mod, which is just a shell of what the actual whole game is. But in that, it's kind of the same thing, except for you spawn in and like people are live 24 hours holding down zones for their buddies. Like, there are literally people freaking all stressed out and freaking drinking coffee to stay awake to protect an outpost until Bob gets on at 6 a.m. where he can come and defend the outpost so they can get some sleep or whatever. I'm like, dude, no.
That's insane.
The guy that's playing that, he told me that it's so bad if you don't have friends when you log in the first time, there's people camping the spawn zones. So when you spawn in, there's already a group of cannibalistic motherfuckers sitting there waiting for you, armed to the teeth.
So they want to kill you and eat you?
They kill you, they eat you, they take your starter gear, which is worth money and shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
He's like, if you join the game, you want to have friends that know that you're joining, and then you pick a town that you're going to spawn in, and then they will go there and hold down the location until you spawn in, and then lead you back to safety. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up.
Right.
Like, you need an extraction team to start playing the game.
Right.
Like, you log in, you're dead. Like,
right.
Like,
you can't just be logging in. You gotta make sure it's safe.
Yeah, you gotta like have an extraction team at the spawn point so they can protect you and get you to safety.
Right. These motherfuckers will eat you.
Yeah, they will kill you and eat you. They will take your fucking shoes and your shirt and pants and belt and shit.
Doesn't
your
matter
lighter.
how many times you log in.
Your Zippo. Your Zippo. They'll steal your wallet, bro. Not that your wallet's any good anymore.
I feel like I would get sick of that game so fast.
Like the second I logged in, I would fucking take that thing and just pop the disc.
Right.
$60 gone. Actually, $100. It's $60 for the game, and then like $40, I think, for the mod. I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for a fucking video game that I need friends on to play.
Right.
Which somebody already told me that plays. Like, from my understanding, it's pretty addictive to those survivalist guys. It's like real survival. You can like rig cars and build up your house shelters with walls and,
just do all kinds of shit.
Walking Dead preview.
Rick Tuck and Carl.
Not the Walking Dead preview.
Just letting you know.
It was nice to see that they didn't have a change of the intro music.
Were you expecting that?
That always, yeah, I was.
Really?
I was expecting them to. Hey, Shirley, welcome to the chat.
Damn, Shirley, where you been?
Damn, Shirley, where you been? Is this thing on? Just like, Is this thing on? We see you, Shirley. We see you. Remember this.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Bear 420 is like where all the stoners go and like they get drunk.
And we're here with Risk, and he's got some tracks. We're gonna play Risk. Risk.
We're playing Risk?
We're playing Risk.
Oh no.
Risk.
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 There's no from Titan there.
Risk from Titan.
Yeah.
But Risk from Titan.
Right. Actually, it's just RYSK. It looks like an acronym, but it's not.
It did! I'm like, R period, Y period, S. And then I was like putting words together, like
Rolla
Yola, serial killer.
Yeah, that was it.
Rolla Yola, serial killer.
Yeah, except for you started out with Psycho Killer.
Right,
Psycho doesn't start with an S.
Yeah, Psycho is doing a serial. Alright, real Yola serial killer.
Real Yola serial killer.
You only live once.
Yeah, I don't really use that.
You don't partake in that?
Yeah, it's not.
Isn't that trap music?
I don't know what it is exactly. It's just a little too, bright colored clothes for me. I feel like probably somebody in like a baby blue shirt.
How about Rent Your Serial Killer?
I can make a business right now.
Yeah, you got it. Rent Your Serial Killer.
Right there.
You got it. Rent Your Serial Killer service.
Is that what my name means?
Rent Your Serial Killer.
Rent Your Serial Killer, I just figured it out. It's my calling. I'm drinking to that.
Or it could be a public service message. Register your serial killer.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you probably don't want to.
I don't
want to register your serial killer.
I mean, today you start registering your serial killer. Tomorrow you got to register your fucking beer. I mean,
I'd hate to register
this
beer.
Is America. Come on now.
I'd hate to have to register my beer.
Yeah, because I would be registering it so frequently.
Tonight, it is The Walking Dead. Remember, it's season 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode 2.
Yes, what he said. 2.
Yep.
Walking Dead. She's all excited over here. Her eyes are ready to pop out of her head.
That's what she came for.
She's like, 8 o'clock will not come fast enough.
Right.
Like, it's not 8 o'clock yet. Come on. We did get to the point where they're starting to play the previous episodes, right? Or are they still playing the Chucky?
I don't know.
They're playing Seed and Chucky.
We got AMC on the tube watching the Seeds of Chucky. Seeds. I think they're talking about his nuts politely.
Seeds. Maybe. I don't know. Is he a, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, anatomically correct doll?
His show's got.
Oh yeah, the penis Chucky. Speaking of penis Chucky, Franny is on her way.
Oh.
Alright, Franny!
Franny, I wanted to see Franny in Kansas City.
Franny said, I'm on my way, Risk, don't leave. She's like...
Is this a threat? What's going
on? Well, no, because the last time you were here, she was on her phone listening as they were traveling here, and you left as she was arriving. That was a couple episodes ago, or 3 or 4 ago.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, we were
4 ago? 3 or 4 ago.
We went to the Twisted show last
3 or 4.
Sunday. And,
Twisted!
I guess she was there. I'm assuming she was there. It seemed like her Facebook post made her be there. So, but I never saw her. I don't know. That was a hell of a show. Freddie Grimes was there. Holy fuck. He tore shit up. He put on a hell of a performance, man. But then we come to expect that from Sir Frederick Grimes.
Yeah, dude. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that dirty, grimy track. I can't get enough of that.
Hell yeah, dude.
It makes me feel okay.
That was a long weekend.
To be who I am. Dirty and grimy.
Dirty.
I'm serious, man. Like, it gave me hope that it's okay to be a gruff bucket. It's all right.
Hope for being a gruff bucket's what I've been looking for my whole life. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, he gave me confidence in the fact of my filth, that I'm okay. It's okay. I'm not the only one. And I'm not going to work for someone that ain't paying me enough. Those are good statements. Let's listen to some Risk.
That's what I was about to say. Like, wait. Bro.
Sip a gin and tonic, making scary bitches vomit. Be wary bitches, I'm on it. Wicked flow so demonic, don't bother to comment. I'm leaving haters astonished because they want me abolished, but my tactics stay polished. Enough of the nonsense, I'm a fake bitch cannibal. MCs in my oven make a whack rap casserole, smashing on punks. Lyrically sever mandibles. Please believe my attitude isn't fucking comical. R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now. 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 Pay attention, motherfucker, this part matters. I'll be eating your heart off a silver platter. Break your body like glass and watch a motherfucker shatter. Yes, I giggle when I sway. No, I'm not a fucking rapper. I'm a prophet speaking riddles off the tongue of a snake. Making very little sense, I'm really hard to relate. Cause I'm playing trump cards, still avoiding my fate. Got death pissed off because I'm late to my way. Got the law pissed off, I'm always dodging a case. I got the ladies pissed off because I'm hard to replace. I guess everybody's pissed, isn't life fucking great? Twist off another J and escape to the haze. At least Mary Jane like me and she always wanna play. All these haters scheming, strictly mad at my fucking game. Cause I'm greater than your average, oh what's his face? Everybody get live, scream my name. R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now. 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 Mass murder / suicide every day. Motherfuckers don't play, taking lives away. I gotta say, the world is a fucked up place. Demons, voices, wicked choices, fatal poisons, blood are boiling in my belly. They say I'm weird and kinda creepy, and my face looks awful rapey. It hurts at first, and then my temper rages. Now I'm gonna save it for these fucking stages. But I hate life is good, it isn't great. We live, we die, we fade away. All we are is memories, so are you worth remembering? Life is good, it isn't great. We live, we die, we fade away. All we are is memories, so are you worth remembering? R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now. R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now. R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now. R-Y-S-K, scream it loud, scream it now.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Yeah, bitches! Ow!
Beer 420!
Not you bitches specifically, but you bitches over there standing next to those other bitches. Those are the bitches I'm yelling at.
Them bitches.
Those ones. Yeah. Them there. Them there! Here, let's break this up a little bit. Let's play some Freddie Grimes. Here's some Dirty and Grimy.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? I'm here to speak a little truth. Cause you are who you are, cause the shit you've been through. And I'm filthy, man, the dirt is so thick. Flies buzz all around me and I smell like shit. My hair's all greasy, sugar rotting out my teeth. I ain't bathed in weeks, I need something to eat. And I really don't care if you like me or not. I rob everyone here if I knew I wouldn't get caught. At 58 jobs, ain't none for a year. So if you're looking for dependence, you won't find it here. I'm just a white trash fool that don't give a fuck. I quit any job that ain't paying paying me enough. I ain't no fucking slave, I ain't working for free. Man, fuck the right to work, cause without it with DIE, I don't pee in any cups or cover my tats up. If you want that shit, I guess you out of luck. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, I am dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I am. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, that's me. Dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I be. Now I roll with the crew that be thicker than dictionaries. No, we ain't that many, just a few that equal plenty. And we all hungry, we try to get a little piece, but we got no pennies because the government rates weekly. Can't afford shoes, I can't afford to buy a hat, I can't afford any clothes, I could barely pay for gas. And on top of all that, I got a place and a ride. No insurance tax expired, man, I gotta get high. Life is stressing me out time and again. I can't afford nice things, bank accounts negative. Thank God I ain't got kids, couldn't afford to raise them, but I give them lots of love and I would never hurt or hate them. I might be a killer, slaughter pedophiles for fun. Dumb diddy dumb, cause I love the red rum. Dirty and grimy, it's a lower class thing, and I'm a class B felon ready to make it an A. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, I am dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I am. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, that's me. Dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I be. Now you can check my outfit, it's all red and black. I'm equipped with axes, gats, and hockey masks. Ball cap to the back and tilted to the side. Never focus on the past, cause that's in the behind. Hands all bloody, clothes covered in mud. No, I'm not a vampire, but I love to sip blood. This is Killer City, we be grimy as fuck. You be 6 feet under if you mistake us as punks. Bodies in the trunk, a blunt behind my ear. I love the underground and I'll never disappear. Haters gon' hate, but I'ma continue to glow. They be jocking my dick right up after the show. So if you bring in that fire, go and pass it over here. They've had dirty piss tests for 10 straight years. Ain't changing who I be for a damn thing. If you're dirty and grimy, then you probably feel the same way. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, I am dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I am. Dirty, yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I am grimy. Yeah, that's me. Dirt, grease and grimes, that's who I be.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Alright, we're back. We closed the door again.
Yep.
Had to close the door because when you're in the art of cutting fine cuts of meat, we will cut it.
The source.
Call it.
The source is irrelevant.
The source is irrelevant as long as it is a fine cut of meat.
Fine cuts of meat.
Fine cuts of meat.
Can't be fatty. I mean, a little bit of fat's okay, but we ain't looking for no gristle whenever we're cooking.
Right, we don't want no gristle, knuckles,
Right.
that kind of... No.
Whatever kind of knuckles.
Yeah, chicken knuckles.
Yeah, no chicken.
No pig knuckles.
Trying to avoid moose knuckles. But
Moose knuckles, yeah. Moose knuckles.
Yeah, funny words.
Ah, moose knuckles.
Yeah.
That's just great.
Yeah.
That's just moose knuckles. It makes me think.
I said, back
That ass up. I said,
back that motherfucker.
Cracks my ass up.
that cracks my ass up.
Back your data up.
Are you backing your data up?
Back your data
Do you back your data up? Do you? You should. You should back your data up. I'm just saying. It's always a good idea to back up your data. Not your ass, but your data.
I've been, I ran into that problem because my computer reset on me out of nowhere.
And you didn't back your data up.
Right.
That's shitty.
I was pretty much doomed, and then the next time I turned it on, everything was back, and I instantly went and got one of those.
You're like, that's it. I am backing that shit up right now.
Exactly. You didn't turn that shit off at all.
Yeah, you're like, it's
Walmart.
on. I'm going to Walmart. I'll be right back. Do not touch that fucking computer.
Exactly. Got back and was like, back that shit up. Back that data up. Is that what you said?
Back that data up, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't back your ass up. Back your data up.
Dude.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay if you... Okay. You get that it's a play on words. back that ass up.
Oh, yeah.
That cracks my ass up.
Yeah.
Back your data up. Meaning back up your ass. Make sure your ass is backed up by backing up your data.
Okay, I got that.
Get it? Yeah,
You were over-explaining.
Yeah, I was over-explaining it. I think I was explaining. I was like,
wait, what?
Wait.
I was following you until you said, "Let me explain this."
Let me explain this. You're backing your ass up if you're backing your data up.
What about those Missouri teams being in that series, man? The Royals and the Cardinals?
Royals and the
I don't know
Cardinals.
if you're a baseball fan. I just felt like I need to mention it because I'm a Cardinals fan.
To the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing against San Francisco because I'm not as much that great of a fan to actually watch the games. Like,
So you're like a passive fan.
I'm like,
you're a passive Cardinals fan. If they go, Cardinals, you're like, oh, hell yeah.
If somebody starts talking about baseball, I'm like, yeah, Cardinals. But outside of that, I really don't talk about it. Even though I just brought it up this time.
You did just bring it up this time.
Yeah.
But, I would say if I had a choice, I would, be rooting for the Cardinals just because this is like the town of the picks for the team. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
boys.
Yeah, it's kind of like Cardinals are our local baseball nerds that work their way through the ranks here to get on the Cardinals. So, so I'd be a Cardinals fan because of that, because I know the Cardinals are all from here.
Yeah, dude. Fuck the Royals, no matter what one sick click thinks.
Right. There should be a one sick click versus Risk from Titan freaking face-off Cardinals versus Royals.
That'd be a dope show, wouldn't it?
That would be, yeah, like up there in jerseys and talking shit on each side of the fence.
Right. Oh, one sick click. Dude,
that'd be a good stage show though.
Have you
have them all in Royals outfits
gear,
and then you guys all in Cardinals gear.
That would be
and then you guys are just like, instead of it being like a ball game, it'd be like face off. We're
doing a show in Kansas City, October 31st. Halloween, so that kind of plays into it for Jason and Angie's wedding. So that'd be dope to get a hold of them. Just be like, it's Halloween. All you guys get royal fucking outfits,
right?
Get Cardinal outfits,
right?
Shit. That'd be like,
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
It's Halloween, so at least it's appropriate.
You could do like a face-off.
Yeah, thing. Except for we're gonna keep our faces.
Well, you would keep your faces, and remember those who remove their faces, please don't fry them.
Yeah.
It's not like bacon.
Mm-mm.
No. It's more like crispy chicken skins.
And the consistency is just not consistent.
You know how easy it is to peel the skin off someone's face. It's like ridiculously retarded. I feel like
chimpanzees do it all the time, so surely I could.
Yeah. It don't take much.
Right.
It's pretty horrifying.
I feel like every other day there's something about a chimpanzee.
Ripping someone's face off.
Just all the time.
Yeah.
Chimps be doing that.
Yeah, dude, and they mutilate their face, dude.
Oh, dude, they go worse than that.
I was watching this one. Horrible.
These chimps, there was two of them, and they fucked this guy up so bad, ate his face. One of them was eating this dude's face. The other one was eating his ass, eating into his asshole, and actually snapped his spine down by his tailbone, and it fucking completely paralyzed him.
God damn.
Just eating into his ass and ate his dick off and his balls, ate all that shit down there.
What?
It was what the... Is that that's what
cannibal
a threesome is to a chimpanzee? There's two of us. Let's, you take his face, I'll just eat it. I'll eat all his important shit.
Dude, that's horrifying.
Yeah, I hated monkeys to begin with.
Right.
In a chimpanzee's name.
But chimpanzees are like the social miscreant of the ape world. They're they're the ones that are socially unrested. I watched the thing on them in their mating habits. They're very what is the word?
I don't know.
Open with their sexual.
So they're like sluts.
Yeah, basically the female will lay out and prostrate herself or whatever, and the males have to come and gift her something. So, like, the female will be surrounded with fruit that these guys have given her to get a nail onto the vajayjay, you know.
So it's just like a lucky thing. Like, you're just going out and it's like you're, like, you know, you stop at the store and you're like, I'm going to get this Snickers bar. Hopefully, like, everybody else's gift sucks and she wants to fuck me.
Well, no. Everyone gets a turn. You just got to wait your turn.
So
it's more like you wake up
in order, like, this guy's gonna get the good shit, and that dude's gonna be, you know, like...
Right, who gets there first.
Right, like, this guy's gonna get to break this bitch open. Or, well, I guess we're talking about monkeys. So
right.
This male is gonna get to break this female open, and then everybody else is just
getting
like
sloppy.
Progressively getting worse as it goes along.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's no...
And she keeps gathering fruit.
It's hard
even more fruit than she can possibly consume herself.
It's hard, I guess, for, like, a chimpanzee, though, it'd be, like, hard to have, like, baby mama drama that way. Like, how can you know which one of us is the father to that? We just gangbanged you, ho.
Yeah. Like, none of us are dads.
Right. We get no child support. I'll bring you a banana the next time I want to fuck.
I'll bring you a melon next time.
Right.
Just, you know, maybe an orange. Give you an orange.
Whatever I can find in the jungle.
Right?
I'll bring you a squirrel.
Fucking coconut, bitch.
Right.
Crack
coconut
on that.
in the jungle? What are you talking about, Willis?
Crack that motherfucker. Try to get that frickin' fruit open, bitch.
Right.
Here, I'll give you a fruit that'll never rot. Here, it's coconut.
Coconuts are good. They'll fuck with you. You eat too many of them, though.
Well, that's how they would, they used to trap monkeys.
Oh, I already know the story you're about to tell.
They would put the treats in a coconut with just a hole big enough for them to reach their hand in. They'd get the candy and they made a fist. They couldn't get their hand out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew that.
It's pretty fucked up.
You know, it's effective. You can actually catch raccoons the same way.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Knowledge dropped. You can, though, put some shiny, like aluminum foil or something in a box. It's just got a hole just big enough for them to get their hand in. They'll grab that shit and they won't let go.
Yeah.
You're like how
you're like the coon. You're like the coon killer. I'm seeing it now. Like he's the coon killer. Like I just see you with a whole row of raccoons all looking up at you. You got an axe and they're all got their hands stuck in a box. Like freaking 20 raccoons looking at you. Like, oh, that's where you are, you little fuckers. I knew what was going on.
Brave as hell, just sitting in that thing.
Why? What happened in this thing?
I'm just saying, look at it. It looks like...
Look how tiny I am.
It doesn't matter.
That's the death
chair. I wouldn't
chair.
put my shoes on that.
Dude, that's the death chair. She came in and just plopped down in the death chair
where
was...
were you Sunday?
Okay, so the Twisted concert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I totally was supposed to be there the night before, and then I told you I was on my way. I didn't leave Springfield until like 6.
So you missed, like...
I missed
you got
the
there
whole
like,
show. Because by the time I got there, it was already like 9, 10 o'clock, and I'm like... I'm so livid at that point. I'm like, bro, this is baloney. But somebody...
You can say bullshit. It's okay.
No, I like my joke.
This is bullshit.
This is baloney, and Oscar Mayer needs that memo on his desk first thing because it is grade A baloney.
She was setting up a joke. That's what was happening.
Oh, she was setting up the...
my Bologna joke with a capital G.
Bologna.
With a capital G, I'm just saying.
She was...
No,
well,
so,
you missed a hell of a show.
I know. I heard Snooch bragged all about it, all in my fucking face hole, man. And then Snooch supposedly went to the hospital. He stayed 4 days longer than he was supposed to in Kansas City because he's sick, you know what I mean? And he started having seizures and all kinds of shit up there and had to be hospitalized supposedly. I figured he was just all butthurt because I didn't go to the show with him and was mad, and so he's all in his feelings like, oh yeah, fuck you, bitch. I ain't gonna hang out with you for 4 fucking days, and I'm just gonna stay in Kansas City because I met some dirt leg. Which, that was the other part. I was half and half right. Because I told him, I said, you were in your feelings and then you just met a female and didn't care. And he was like, yeah, that happened. I was like, I know it did. Because I know these things. I know.
Meet a female and Didn't care.
Yeah, but he should have. He was driving somebody else's fucking expensive ass car and left his POS car with them, and yeah, she's all like freaking out because she thought Snooch stole her car because he was gone for 4 extra days. She's like,
Damn.
"Randy, do you think he stole it?" And I was like, "No, he didn't steal it." She's like, "Do you think he wrecked it and just don't want to tell me?" And so he's just staying gone.
Oh shit.
Don't allow unexperienced people to put their fingers in your ass.
That's true statement.
That was like Hot Lips was doing that to you earlier, right?
No.
No, I saw it at least 3 times.
She's grabbing my bag, dude. I don't know what her deal is.
Grabbing her bag? What? No.
Grabbing my freaking man jewels.
Is it? Were they duct taped? Like, are they duct taped to?
I don't know what the fuck she. I don't know what her deal is, dude. She's
right, because like there was definitely.
She's a ball grabber.
There was stuff going on behind.
Well, she grabs my balls.
Hot Lips, you damn ball
I'm sure your
grabber.
balls are safe, but
I'm
my
jealous.
balls aren't safe.
She don't grab mine.
I can't put my dude like okay. Like I have to walk by the love seat to put my games into the Xbox, and
The sex.
I feel like a chick at a fucking beer party, dude, because her hands are all up in my ass. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh boy.
dude, I just want to put a game into my game rig and fucking sit down and play my video game, and now I've got fucking hands on my scrotum.
I feel like you should be taking advantage of that.
I feel like I'm
I feel like I should
being.
be videotaped.
I feel like I'm being violated.
Be leaked.
It's like the reverse, you know. Like you think of a chick being violated, you know, the guy's just grabbing whenever he wants it, you know.
Right.
That's how I feel with Hot Lips. She just grabs.
You know,
when
I
she
actually
wants.
just last week was compared to like a food, and that made me feel a little uncomfortable because this chick was just like, I just want to scoop you up and dip you in gravy. And I was like, whoa. Is this what it feels like to be objectified?
Did you not take her home?
It's a wonderful.
It's a wonderful. No, I am not the Mario, but it is very wonderful. Yeah, it's very wonderful.
Oh. I was wondering what was going on.
I love your balls, she says.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm glad somebody loves my balls. One day they'll be old and shriveled up, and I'll be for want.
Not if you freeze them.
I'm not freezing my balls,
You
man.
can freeze your balls and thaw them out in like 8 years.
You're just...
And all your peers are going to have these old, wrinkly old man balls. And you're going to have spry, young, 50-year-old balls, I guess.
And I use, like, the Walt Disney serum on my balls. Like, I look all old and wrinkled, but my balls are smooth like a baby's ass.
Right.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I got the bald treatment.
Yeah, you know, just put them on
Some Walt Disney preserved my balls.
Yeah.
And he interrupted me while I was watching an episode of Ow My Balls.
Oh, my balls.
Oh, is it O or Ow?
It was Ow My Balls.
Ow!
On fucking, Idiocracy. Their game show was Ow My Balls.
Ow, my balls.
That
Yeah,
sounds-
I vaguely remember that. That's
That
where
sounds
they're all
like danger.
getting, like,
You don't do that.
knocked in the nuts.
That dude that just kept getting fucking kicked.
Knocked in the nuts over and over again. And then that's all the listening or watching public was doing, was standing there watching this guy get hit in the balls, and they're all just laughing.
What?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy?
No.
It's about like
dude.
dumbing down in our world. And
It's
our
it's
civilization.
a
It is amazing.
it is a paradigm of what we're about to become.
Yeah, it's our future.
Like, there's a guy who's dumb as a box of rocks
Well,
who
he's not
gets
really
stuck.
dumb, he's just
He's not dumb. He's an average guy, but he gets stuck in a freaking time capsule, and it opens up in the future, and he comes out, and he goes from the average guy to like super genius because society
what's it
is like
called?
dumb as fuck.
Idiocracy with Luke Wilson.
See, there was a show that was made back in, or a movie made back in the 90s called Time Machine. And it was about these guys getting frozen. They like wake up and like the dollar's worth shit. Like it costs $6 billion to buy a taco out of a vending machine.
I think I've heard of that actually.
Yeah, and like everybody's dumbed down. Like I guess at some point they stopped using water. Everybody turned to like this Gatorade-esque type drink.
That's Idiocracy.
I thought it was called Time Machine.
No, that's Idiocracy. It's
but it's a movie,
electrolytes.
not a
Yeah.
show.
It's a movie.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
called
Okay.
electrolytes.
Yeah, I saw that on.
But there were some
college.
channels that were playing it in chunks, like episodes before.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they'll
actually,
play.
then I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's awesome. I recommend all children 6 to 7 should watch that.
Snoop
Oh,
just texted
children
me.
6 and 7 should watch this.
Snooch said, tell everyone I said whoop whoop. And if you guys want to call and talk about the KC Twisted show, or even just for me to crack jokes, I'm here. Much clown love.
Oh, that's good, Snooch. Thank you.
I'll say whoop whoop.
I'll say a whoop whoop in return, and I raise you a whoop.
He says, I also want to ask him about the machinima thing on the Reels talk.
On the Reels.
On the Reels.
On the Reels talk.
With a Z?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you know it's official. Reels.
Well, the machinima bit.
Yeah.
Like I said, anybody that is creating stuff out there right now that you know that is an artist that's creating visual stuff, send them my way, and we'll add their show to our programming. That's what I'm saying. So
I've actually got.
I'm gonna have J-Mac next door, who did our other intro, J-Mac and Lalo. I'm gonna have J-Mac doing political rants.
You know what really
on a news station, and it's going to be called J-Mac Speaks, and it's just going to be him with his frickin' crazy rhetoric, what people would call crazy rhetoric, but to me it makes sense, and he's going to be ranting on a...
It's kind of like Dave Chappelle had that deal, the Paul Mooney show, and it was like just Paul Mooney just like ranting and raving, kind of like the what really grinds my gears type deal.
Yeah, what grinds my gear. Yeah, I like that.
You know what really janks my jank.
How are you in the way of video editing, though?
What's that?
How good are you in the way of video editing?
My computer doesn't really run all that much, so I just use...
He's got those towers, too, that have all that up.
I just use a movie editor, the Windows movie editor, and I just cut and splice shit with that and then crunch it into...
See, I've got a bunch of footage from a video for a song that I've been dying to release, but like, when we made this song, I told TJ, you know TJ, right? Anyway, we kind of agreed that it needed to be released as a video, and we got all this video footage, but apparently I'm just horrible at... You're going to hear something about that tonight. I have a song dedicated to that.
Fairy.
A faceless fairy. You know what that is, right?
What is that?
That's a Slender Man.
Huh.
Nabs, you knew that, didn't you?
No.
What? Man, I'm bringing this song up.
I don't follow Slender Man.
That's a Slender Man. I did that tattoo.
Though I know that
Word.
Though I know that Slender Man started out as one thing and it's morphed into many other things now, which makes no sense. It started as a like a serial killer.
I'm really trying to pay attention.
She's over here like digging in her boobs.
It's hard, I know that. They're the boobs that keep giving her.
Boobs are not pockets.
I'm just saying it sounded like a large, like she was reaching through shit. Like I don't need that machete. Don't fuck.
Yeah, right. Like it's in her boobs.
I'm looking for chapstick. It's all the way down
for chapstick. Where's the
What's
chapstick?
funny is I'm actually flat chested. These aren't even real.
She's like, no, this is just my machete
That's all
and
the
my.
stuff that
I've got packed in my boobs. That's what my boobs are. Is what I've got packed in there.
That's what it is.
It's all underneath my boobs, lifting them up.
That's where I keep my most important things. Is under my boobs.
It's all my drugs.
Yeah. Nipple hair.
Well, there's not.
Is that pretty important?
Not much nipple.
There's stuff there.
Or under your boobs.
Why would you not have much nipple?
You
said not much
he's like,
nipple.
there's not much nipple under my boob.
What? Not under my
I hope your nipple isn't under your boob.
Well,
it used to be.
It used to be, and it got moved.
Surgery.
I moved my nipple once.
Hey,
I read it poetry.
I beat up some dirt leg last night.
I moved my nipple once. I read it poetry.
See my middle
What?
finger?
What did you do to your middle finger?
Well, it's just my middle finger that's jammed, but I beat the shit out of some bitch last night.
You beat the shit out of some
And
bitch
it was
last night.
amazing.
And she was a... She was...
Fantastic.
She was a bully, right? You beat up a bully.
No.
You beat up a bully.
Up a whore.
You beat up a whore.
Whoa!
And took her food stamps.
I don't know if we can be friends.
I know she needs food stamps because that bitch needs to eat a
I don't know if I could be friends with somebody who goes around beating up whores.
I mean, come on. I mean, whores give it away free. You gotta love a whore.
Whores charge. Sluts give it away free.
Well, I thought the prostitutes
I'm the chick
were
who has
the
whores underneath her, like, bitch, you go fuck my homies now. But she was.
Wait, so there was a whore.
She told me, she looked me in my eyeballs and said I was fucking your man. So I said, oh, you're fucking my man? And she said yes, and I said, bow, foot to the face and kicked her dead in her goddamn mouth and knocked her fucking...
You said bow when you punched her?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I didn't.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Oh, me?
Who do you think I am?
Are you talking about the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually one of them that was completed today. That is a fresh, crispy, right off the griddle. It's a dubstep song.
Who do you think I am? It just made me think of what she's saying earlier. I'm going, who do you think I am?
It's a dubstep song, so I changed my flow up pretty dramatically to try and stay with the way the beat was composed, you know?
I love dubstep.
But I think it came out pretty well.
Interesting.
Who you think I am?
We'll be right back.
Sometimes my mind seems so deranged. Turbulence is everywhere, these people wanna see the rage, and sometimes I still lose the fight. Apparently you haven't heard, our monster's buried deep inside, so maybe if I took another pill, remain sedated. Speaking clearly, build religion, form a fucking congregation. Maybe if I make another kill, I'd be okay. I change the pain to warm blood spray and everybody celebrates. I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody run and hide.
I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody's gonna die.
Obsession, depression, confession, and nothing. Even Robin Williams killed himself, and you want me to try and rough and thinking and pacing and waiting, frustrating and hating everyone and everything. I'm done with patience. Shit's outrageous. Maybe I should try to sleep and start tomorrow new. My skies are gray, I'm still in pain, emotionless and fucking rude. Maybe I should take advice the doctor tried to give me. Sedate the monster deep inside, accept my place amongst the living. I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody run and hide.
I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody's gonna die.
What if you could see the things that's making people crazy? Dumpster babies, riots raging, old school homies acting shady. What if you could change the world and make it somehow better? Never need to fear that power, we're much stronger brought together. I'm not saying I know what's right, but I know what's wrong. I'm not trying to start the fight, but I'm not sorry if I come off strong. Sometimes I'm ready to end it all. So many times I thought of life with loaded guns under my jaw, and sometimes it seems so mundane. Playing games and making claims, and every day it's all the same. So maybe I can use the words to help somebody through it. It isn't fun, it isn't fair, but life's like Nike, fucking do it. Maybe if I keep my head and climb out of this rut. My life's a journey, it's my story, you might think you know me, but I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody run and hide.
I'm not who you think I am.
Everybody's gonna die.
It's a wonderful. I am the Mario. No, I am not the Mario, but this is very wonderful. I am the Mario. No, I am not the Mario. The Mario. No, I am not the Mario, but this is very wonderful. You got the chains.
You're right. I have to give a shout out to TJ because she helped me out on that. So, word.
Is she hot?
She likes girls.
Me too.
See, I could give you a number.
I'll hook you up, man.
Twins, Basil. Twins.
But yeah, props to TJ on that because she didn't want to be a part of it, and I was like, you need to be a part of it.
No, you're part of it.
Right.
TJ. Well, good job, man.
She actually performed with us.
That was kind of crazy that, that did come together all right. That was a good track. It was kind of smooth and...
Yeah, like I said...
Nothing odd stood out.
Right. I did a lot of shit with my flow to try and bring it together and keep that, like, dubstep, like, the authenticity, and you could hear it even in the flow because of the way I adjusted my words and spit them how it was happening, you know? So, I don't know. I thought it came out good. That's out there. It's pure speculation now. It's whatever everybody else thinks.
What do you think?
Right.
What do you think? Hey, you in the radio. Hello, you there? Hello, you in there? Hello, you in the radio? Are you in the radio? Are you in the radio?
So tell us what the Slender Man thing is about, because there's people that have heard of Slender Man. They hear pieces and bits and chunks and, like, you know, whatever. Like, how about giving them a scoop of what Slender Man is?
What I think of him. Basically, what Slender Man is like, he's kind of like the boogeyman, I guess, so to speak. Like the Kukui, if you're Spanish. I know you were talking about Mexicans earlier, so
right.
I'll throw out that term
Kukui.
too. Kukui. The Slender Man kind of... He exists in the wilderness, I guess. He lives in the woods. He doesn't, like, really come around. And there's different...
He wears a shirt and tie?
Yeah.
But he lives in the woods.
I used to have dreams about a faceless man with a shirt and tie.
See, that's crazy,
like,
and you're probably lucky to be here.
I still do.
But, anyway... And there are different variations as you go to different parts of the world. And, like, even in this country, because out in California, there's still a Slender Man, but instead of shirt and tie... Well, he's wearing a shirt and tie... But he wears a trench coat and he wears a top hat as well and runs on all fours, which is kind of an irrelevant part to the story. But anyway, the Slender Man lives in the woods and he basically takes children and anybody who sees him, he just takes them. And that's like what I think is probably the scariest part of it is that he just takes you. You don't know if you die or what goes on. You just get taken.
I never really knew what the fuck the Slender Man was until just now. And as a kid, like, seriously, like, your tattoo is like, it's pretty much dead on, like, shit that I used to dream.
He also has, like, branching arms or tentacles.
No.
Like, he has
tattoo
more than...
is, like, dead on.
Like the captain from the ship on Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, not
his
like
hands are
octopus
the
tentacles.
octopus
like,
tentacle.
He's got regular hands, regular feet. Even his other arms look regular. They just, what he's known for is he can, like, stretch his limbs to inconceivable lengths to grab and walk.
Like Stretch Armstrong, like the stretch,
yeah,
the stretch from Marvel.
And then it was the idea of him was really, it got really dramatic whenever somebody designed like a little indie video game, like it's a 3D one level scroller basically where you search for 8 pages and try to avoid being captured by the Slender Man. In the game, it's dark, you're wandering around the woods. If you even see the Slender Man, it's like game over. Like the screen starts cutting out, and if you look at him long enough, it ends the game. And like the longer you go in the game, the harder he's trying to get you, and he'll be popping up in the corner of your eyes like crazy. But it's called Slender.
Fucking right.
Now hold on. Do you follow Doctor Who at all?
No.
There's something that they came up with.
Allow me to introduce you to my Doctor Who aficionado.
Okay.
I'm not an aficionado. Don't let him like make you think that.
Right.
I'm like season 4 is what I got up to. So.
That's where I turn to for all my Doctor Who information.
But I've got and like the older ones. I'm not going to say I'm like an expert at by any means because of the fact that like. Nobody can be an expert of Doctor Who. I really don't think so. I think you have to get a PhD to honestly be a Doctor Who expert.
My woman's pretty close.
Like, it's PhD.
My woman's pretty close because I'm about to say something. She's guaranteed to pipe up and come down here and say something.
How did you get your RK Army freaking bracelet before? Oh, you know what?
I'm a ninja, that's why.
You know what?
Actually,
I got my RK Army bracelet.
Black tombstone. Baloney.
That's
You
unacceptable. I
posted
didn't
on
realize you were wearing one of those. Put this on.
Everybody's got.
Oh, now I got it from Titan. He's like, no, you got to take off the RK Army one now.
What?
Yeah. Fucking Army, we got a clan. From Titan
Clan. I like that. That's crazy. From Titan Clan and the RK Army.
There's also a Relic Army, but it hasn't really become official because there's no wristbands.
Need the wristbands for it to be official, goddammit.
Right. Can't form an army without
Can't form an army without wristbands. The hell. You'd have your wristbands straight.
Right.
And bumper magnets.
Come correct if you
want
to fight.
Right. Sean, you want to fight? Where's your wristband? Who you represent?
Right. I ripped that wristband.
Oh, hell no, I ain't fighting you. Why? You ain't got no wristband, boy.
You are nobody.
You're no one. You ain't got no wristband.
Is it a wristband or is it a wristband?
Oh, it was a wristband.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we were talking about this off air. Shirley said that there was a guy on one of the reality talent shows, and his talent was taking hits to the balls with different objects. She says, for real, the first thing she thought was, my balls. No. That comes from her ball conversation earlier.
Yeah, I was there.
But that's pretty disturbing. Yeah. Even if I see a woman like in video, like
testicle
landing on her vagina bone, like that shit makes me cringe, dude.
Testicle trauma is
testicle trauma.
I don't even
testicle trauma is way more. Now I would think landing directly on a bone and it going dong would be like
Well, you see the thing about the I feel like just your bone's hard. Like fuck yeah, it's gonna hurt, but like we got these soft, voluptuous balls.
Right,
need taken care of.
I will not say the name, but I know a female who's busted their clit open before.
Oh!
So
God, no!
That'd be way more painful than whatever.
Busted her clit open.
That's pretty horrible.
Oh!
That equals out to some of the trauma I've undertaken.
Oh!
That is pretty fucking horrible.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking horrible.
Can I kick you in the balls?
No.
On air?
Kick you so hard that
kick me in the balls on air? Who are you? I thought we were friends, the bullshit.
Like, who are you?
I thought we were friends. We smoked drugs.
Who are you, man?
Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, I've got a lighter. Do you want it?
I do want it. It's mine anyway.
So
you said it was mine in the car.
So okay, I don't want to kick you in the balls.
I don't want you to kick me in the balls.
But I don't even want to be part of that.
Yeah, me neither.
But I don't know.
Can I see that
anyway?
little bitty
But I'm just saying, man. Like this dude. Like, I can't imagine, like... now, I have seen the video where the guy blows his nut off with a .45 pistol. Have you seen that?
Pretty intense.
See the video where that guy sat down on the glass jar and it broke in his bunghole?
Oh, yes, I've seen that. Do not watch...
I saw that my freshman year of college.
Oh, my God.
It's
I was mortified, dude.
Horrible.
Like, I was like...
all the time.
You sit on jars and bust your ass?
Yeah.
What?
Fuck no.
She also pees in people's butts.
I do pee in people's butts, but I don't stick anything in mine.
How are you going to pee in a motherfucker's butt?
I carry a funnel. No, I mean, I don't have the equipment. To just
so you just shove a funnel up someone's ass and hover over them.
Fuck yeah, why not?
That's intense. That's
It
more
is,
intense
hardcore.
than fire to carnival.
Hardcore.
Wow, that is pretty...
You could not even imagine how much I get paid for it.
I feel like we've been talking about
So
such a
Brody.
span of things here.
But wait, our main body of this conversation was based off of Slender Man.
And then it went to
And then it went...
anuses.
Then it went to anuses and ass funnels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it went back around
You're
to...
listening to Fear 420.
The
something... Friend... Yeah.
Frandemonium.
Frandemonium. Oh, that might be... Get that copyrighted.
Slender Man.
Slender Man. Is that what you're wanting to play next?
Yeah.
Alright, I have to speak on this because at this point in time on Slender, I'm not 100% set that this is how the actual song is going to be released. Like, this is a pretty dope cut, a really good version, but like, I'm not entirely sold that this is going to be the one I keep, so this may be heard one time in this form as a Beer 420 exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
Slender.
Will with the wrist from Titan, right here. Look him up. Find him on the interwebs.
Slender Man, all the children try to run. Slender Man, to him it's part of the fun. Slender Man, dressed in darkest suit and tie. Slender Man, you most certainly will die. I see you with no eyes. I take you, no surprise. I'm the monster. I want your life. You're gone so fast. I cannot die. No face shows no emotion. No trace is my devotion. Insane. Don't test my focus. See me stalking. Now you're hopeless. Scared now. I know you feel me trapped now. You can't stop screaming, beg me, but there is no dealing. Gone like smoke, the question's reeling. Horror, wicked forevermore. Blood, violence, gore. Was like saying we went and leaving your whole house making no face. Always watching. No face. He's always watching. No face. He's always watching. No face. He's always watching. No face. There's no escape now. No face. There's no escape now. No face. There's no escape now. Marvel at the beauty I brought you. Slender. Black suit, red tie, dressed to impress as you're dragged to the dark side. In you always I shall confide. Keep my secrets safe in your mind. My arms branching out, collecting. My presence is so upsetting. Smashing, taking, not regretting. Hiding, crying, hearing, stepping. Children are singing. New playmates I'm bringing. None can comprehend my meaning. Returning to the world for more. I'm the monster. I'm the monster. I'm the monster. I'm the monster like the creeper or Slender. We come and get ya. Slender Man. His branching arms are for collecting. Slender Man. His face is empty of expressing. Slender Man. He won't let you say goodbye. Slender Man. You most certainly will die.
Okay.
I need
now.
I need to give a shout out to anybody who's heard the music might recognize some of those parts from Big Relic's song Chainsaw Raps.
Relic is supposed to be getting a hold of me.
Chainsaw Raps.
We took a couple parts out of that song and added it to that to make it a little more fresh.
So I totally had one of the new Risk and Relic shirts I got for my birthday at the Kasky show.
Yeah.
And I left it with Joey Batman over where he was doing his merch at for Mr. Christopher and everybody, and for Playmakers. And I think they packed up my fucking shirt because I was like, I go back for my shit, and I'm like,
I was wondering because I saw he just posted on Facebook he was wearing one of our shirts, and I was like,
that's my shirt.
When the fuck did he buy one of our shirts?
That's my shirt that he's wearing. So I
like commented on him. I'm like, that's a dope shirt, bro. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't remember giving him a shirt. Like,
Where the hell did you get that shirt?
From me, because he janked it.
I janked that shirt. Fair and square, bitches.
Yeah, right. You love to hear it. Got backed up. Sorry.
Right.
It's mine now.
It's mine. I got it.
I got Facebook pictures with it. You know
me.
You can't claim this shirt anymore.
It's not yours.
It says Gildan on the tag.
I'm taking a picture.
Right.
I'm taking a picture.
That's what defines it. That's what.
It's mine now.
Yeah, if you've been caught in a picture wearing an article of clothing, that article of clothing will forever be yours. Like, sorry to your next 3 friends that buy that shit.
It is mine.
Just janking someone else's style now. And everybody that wears one's janking my style because I was the first one to put one on.
Oh.
So,
I have a Shui Risk and Relic shirt.
You do?
I do.
And now you have a From Titan Clan bracelet as well.
I do. Which, okay, now I've got 3 odds here. If you win-win. You're win-win with the clan.
Win-win with the From Titan Clan. There you go.
Win-win with the From Titan Clan. Yeah. She's like, what? You got an RK Army bracelet? And you're like, what? You got an RK Army bracelet? You gotta take this From Titan Clan bracelet. Like, she's trying to get my RK bracelet.
I don't have either one of them. Or
She's
the
like,
bracelet.
so then I gotta pay forward, right? So, you know, RK.
You know what? Mine beats y'all's. It says Budmen for boobies.
There's Budmen for boobies.
The RK bracelet gets passed on.
The RK bracelet got passed on.
Tombstone and me were hanging out the other day, and I'm like, bro, y'all said that whoever fucking come and got a free CD to the show also got their wristbands, their bracelets.
Right.
It's like, I had tickets pre-ordered. I want my 2 freaking, my bracelets.
Where are my bracelets?
Where's my shit? My mom's asking
People
for it so I
become
can
crazy
mail
over
it.
She's that 1 in 100.
Yep. Where's my anything?
We were doing that 1 in 100 talk earlier before we went on air. We're like 1 in 100, man. Unless you're at Walmart, then it's 46 in 100.
All of us being involved in
my mom
customer
asks
service.
me all the time about it. Like, every time I talk to my mom, she's like, still haven't gotten my CD or my bracelets. And I'm like, well, you didn't go to the show.
I had that happen with Bop Boys. Bop Boys told me, they're like, order the CD, da-da-da-da-da-da. So I went, and the CD was $2. So I went, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll help you out. I'll buy the CD. I bought the CD, and then I bought another copy for a guest that was on the show who wanted a copy. So I got 2 copies. So I spent $4. I've still yet to see the Bop Boys CDs. Yeah.
See, it works out so much better with this because we just bring you everything for free right here. It's like, hey, take
Like,
this.
here,
We
check
love
this
you.
out. We love you. Have a bracelet. Have a shirt. Have some music.
My firstborn.
Right.
Have some music.
Have the homemade lasagna.
Have the homemade
and shells
lasagna
that I
and
brought.
shells, yeah. He brought some crazy shells, man, for the potluck bit. So that's cool. That's cool. What?
You gotta feed the masses.
Yes, the shells.
They're like,
There's nothing better than eating while you're watching people survive, starving, and killing zombies
that's the
and
best way to eat.
predators. Yeah.
You know?
It makes me
You're watching them survive and starve to death, and you're
gonna be
eating
watching
and
them
going.
survive. You're gonna be eating like gigantic shells stuffed with like mozzarella and provolone and fucking.
Dude, that sounds amazing. Hot Lips, I hope you grabbed something at the store to add to this.
Even if not, I brought those 2 trays.
I brought 2 trays of that shit. We know there's some bodies in those trays.
Maybe there were. I don't know.
There might be some bodies. They
Just
ain't
as-
meat pies. That's all he can say. They ain't meat pies.
Aren't meat- Back to the meat pies. What is it with you, man?
They're not meat pies.
I thought we got past this 2 hours ago.
Okay, well, the meat pie thing is like, dude, it fucks me up because when you say to me meat pie, it is an old world food that was a staple
It
for a
is.
very long time.
From the medieval era.
Right.
All around.
But it's Halloween, and the first thing I think of when Halloween comes around,
Is eating people?
yes, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where they weren't just making meat pies, ladies and gentlemen, they were making chili, and it was darn good.
I like kind of
I'm just saying.
fingers
Making people.
Yeah, my lighter disappeared too. We've got a lighter vortex.
Lighter ghost. You know what? Every time you ask me for
the
a lighter
vortex,
you end up having it.
Chance, I gave it to you.
I know you did,
Oh,
and I'm
no.
pretty sure I handed
sitting on it,
and there it sits.
She was sitting on it at that. It was under her ass.
Chance, I handed it to
Dude,
you. That's what she said.
You're like,
Chance,
you're
I
checking
handed
your
it to
pockets, and it's under her ass,
She was
literally.
janking y'all's jankers. She knew that
She was janking the jank string.
I
Jank.
said it. I'm like, every time you want me to give you the lighter, you got the damn lighter. And who had the lighter? Who had the lighter, boys and girls?
Yes. So,
exactly.
The Slender Man, that was a great track. Now, you were saying while we were playing the track that you took the sound bit that they use that are supposed to be like the anthem for Slender Man, and you kind of cut it into the chorus of
they're the original like Slender Man song. I used it in the chorus, and apparently, like, you know, this song, if you get it stuck in your head, that's when
he starts harassing
like
you.
Around your home.
So now, if you guys are getting harassed by a faceless entity in a suit with
my fault.
plant-like arms and legs, don't look at him. He's like the crying angels. That's what they're called.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
When you see the crying angel in Doctor Who, you can't look away.
So it's the exact opposite of...
It's the exact opposite of Slender Man. Exact opposite. So if you see the crying angel...
You just have to, like, back away and stare him down?
Yeah, exactly. Back away and stare him down until you can't see it.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so you maintain eye contact.
Right.
Because if you look away for just... You vanish.
See, that's pretty much exact, because it's like, you see this motherfucker out of the corner of your eye, like, that's fine, but, like, actually, like, locking, like, staring at him, that's the end there, and you vanish.
No, with this, the end is if you get distracted by peripheral and you look away.
Right.
Then you're gone.
Right. So, yeah.
It's the exact opposite.
Polar opposite.
Say you look away, and then you look right back at it, it'll be a little bit closer. You look away, and you look right back at it.
It's a little closer.
Right
Well, okay,
in front of
that's
you.
relative to Slender Man, because it's like you see him and you try to look away. Every time you look back, he's closer. Like
See, I'm almost wondering if the Doctor Who writers didn't play some Slender Man into the Crying Angels.
But it's also...
Because it's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite.
Exact opposite with, like, similar...
Yeah. If you look away and don't get taken, then it gets closer.
Like, the owner's manual on a Slender Man is going to be really close to the owner's manual on a Crying Angel.
Never look away.
Never look away.
Very, very similar, except for, like, Rule 1's going to be a little bit different.
Well, Rule 1 is the only contradiction. Look away or don't look.
Right.
Don't look away or don't look at all.
Yeah. That's going to be the only difference on it, though. Like,
which is fucked up, because if the world was invaded by crying angels and Slender Men, we'd be fucked. Because you wouldn't know, you'd be like, wait, I forget now. God damn it, there's so many of these fucking things. Do I look at this one or do I look away? Shit.
What's happening? What's supposed to happen?
What the fuck?
Right, I guess it'd just be based on, like, you look, if you see wings, keep staring. If you don't, look away.
Yeah, if you don't see wings. But see, the crying angels look like white angelic statues.
Yeah, they're just statues. You know, they're like...
They look like angels. They look like angels with the wings and the flowing hair and the, Greek body frame,
Contrapposto.
Huh?
The contrapposto, it's the Greek form of art where they made the body.
Oh my god, what am I sitting here talking to Alice Cooper? Like,
dude, you're an artist.
All of a sudden you're just like throwing out some freaking factoids of art history, just like the Cappadocia, man.
Well, that's what
those guys,
Fuck you, Naz. I thought we were friends.
You're fucking me up, bro. No, you're just like throwing down some intellect power there. I'm going, what the fuck is he? Holy shit, he's all like going hard science on me now. Hard science.
Whatever.
He's like, hey, don't question me. I'm a whore.
I'm a whore. Yeah,
whore. Fuck you, whores. We love you, whores. Whore.
Yeah, whores are the shit.
Homies on the radio.
I love
Homies on the radio. Hooligans on the rampage. because that's what I'm taking from it. Hey, you got that lighter? Yeah,
Yeah,
I see it
I
right there.
happen
Hey,
to have
can I
that
use
lighter.
that lighter since you've got it all the time?
Hoodies on the regular.
Hoodies on the regular? I don't be
Hoodies
wearing
on the regular.
Personally, my frame and figure don't look good in a hoodie, so I don't wear hoodies.
Well, you know, it's good not to wear hoodies. I found out today that the reason why so many of us are getting shot without trial or jury is that that's what the cops are using for target practice is hoodie images.
Oh man!
Just so that you
Trayvon
know.
Martin's
Everything
parents are
makes
all-
sense.
That and pregnant women and children now.
Right.
They've got the pregnant women and children targets.
I always target practice with the ones like the little children with the books, like MIB, where she was holding the quantum physics.
I
book.
shoot squirrels personally because
I
it's like
like-
if
I
I can
like
hit a
shooting
squirrel, I can shoot a kid with a physics book.
Yeah.
Right? I like that one. That was good. That was good.
If you
That
can
was
have a wrench, you can
that was some good shit right there. That deserved a drum roll earlier, but I was having the stutters. That was a good one. That was a good one.
It works out, like.
Hot Lip says weeping angels are trans-dimensional creatures that turn. You said there's no such thing as a Doctor Who guru. Okay. Weeping angels are trans-dimensional creatures that turn to stone when they are looked at, even by each other. If they touch you, then they send you to the past and live off the energy that would have been your life. Ooh.
Correct, yeah.
Dude, that's fucked up shit right there. So the weeping but nobody knows what the Slender Man is doing. We're assuming that's what he's doing. Is he's feeding off your life
really
force.
The closest thing you get from the Slender Man is he takes you to the woods to play. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but you know what's weird about that is if you go back to the old Irish and Scottish, like the old, they call him the seer, which is Sidhe. It's pronounced seer.
So we're talking like some Gaelic shit.
Yeah.
Like Gaelic, like ancient
Gaelic,
Scottish.
ancient, like druidic shit.
Yeah, Gaelic. Yeah, okay.
They had the Hunter of the Woods, who the Hunter of the Woods was fickle. Okay, he was the one you would want to see if you ran into fairies in the woods. But depending on who you were, he may be the last fucker that you would ever want to see, because if you had violated the fairies or the spirit world in any way, he would just abduct you and turn you into one of his fairies that were on the hunt with him. That's what they did. They caroused the forest at night under the full moon looking for desecrators of nature. And then they would assimilate them into their gremlins and goblins and shit that was in the horde that searched the forest.
Right.
So you were cursed to search the woods for those who would curse.
And isn't folklore fun?
Yeah, it is actually. That's some pretty cool shit right there. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a nature spirit roaming the forest looking for people fucking trees, and then they like kidnap them, turn you into a gremlin, and then you look for other people fucking trees.
The thing about that is, though, every time I've fucked a tree, I've never been abducted.
Me either.
Well, I mean,
I fucked a tree once or twice, And,
I'm just saying.
Although I felt like something was watching me.
He said, I put holes in my yard and grew.
Felt like something was watching me.
I am always watching you through your window.
I was having
6 ninjas. Right?
No. This is a weird experience. In Maine, back when I was like 18 or so, my girlfriend, her parents were the caretakers of this huge, like, ancient property, whatever.
I thought you were gonna say a sanitary.
And, like, of course, being teenagers and needing to scrog, we ran off into the back 40 of the woods, and we're having sex out in the woods.
Oh, Jason,
when, like,
situation.
Dude, we both, like, dude, like, shit, some kind of energy or something, like, we both, like, instantly, like, stopped doing what we're doing. We're like, what the fuck was that? And, like, we both heard it, and it was noise, and the wind, dude, it was like an ethereal, it was like dude, it was not somebody physically there. We felt like something was watching us. It was like
Ethereal
otherworldly.
Things are the worst.
It was crazy, dude. And we stopped immediately and like went back And, like, her house that she was staying in was haunted as fuck. Like,
I've been in some of those.
Oh, my God. Like, that house was so fucking haunted. Like, you know, fathers had killed their children there before. You know, it was just fucking weird shit. And, like, that house just creeped me the fuck out. I couldn't even stay there overnight. Like, they would let me stay overnight at their house, and I had my own room, whatever, but... Dude, it was so fucking creepy there. I couldn't sleep. Like, I would be there. I could not sleep the whole night being in that house. I couldn't sleep at all.
When I was in college, my girlfriend lived in this house off campus, and there was something fucked up about that place. But, like, whenever we very first started dating, you know, whatever, I'd come over now and then we got to a point where I started staying over there, and, like, there was some kind of activity happening there, and it was like the longer I was there, the more it progressed.
Yeah, the more it became predominant, yeah.
And then, like, it got to a certain point where I was like, oh, fuck no, and I left. And then after, like, 2 weeks, everything died down and stopped happening. And then about 6 months later, I moved back over there to do whatever with the, it was during, like, a Christmas break, so there was nobody there anymore. So I went back and started staying again, and shit got progressed to such a point that one night I'm like laying in bed and the doorknob starts to jiggle. Well, I've been there so long, the doorknob jiggling is nothing, you know, like that's not a big deal to happen at all for the doorknob to just start jiggling. So like it happens right as I'm falling asleep, and I woke up to it, you know, started to fall asleep again, it happened again. This happened like 4, 5, 6 times. And then finally, like, I was getting kind of pissed because it's like, this doorknob kept waking me up. And fucking, I almost fell asleep again. I heard the doorknob ring, and I woke up and kind of, like, sat up a bit. And, like, right as I started to set up, it was just like somebody fucking, just, like, hammer fisted my fucking head. Just bop, as I was setting up. Like, all bets off. Like, I was like, sorry, like, whatever's here doesn't like me. I'm not staying here anymore. Fuck this. Like... That was pretty crazy, though. That was definitely reassurance that there is an afterlife in my world. Like,
right.
I got hit by a disembodied.
See, like first-hand experience of getting bopped in the head by a fucking poltergeist or some shit.
Like, no, I'm cool.
No, this shit. Yeah, no, man. I've had a lot of fucking supernatural encounters, which, you know... Like, you would think that, like, the shit could be explained away by electricity, currents, all this other shit, but
you guys don't want me to get started on ghosts.
Just some crazy-ass shit. That's all I got.
I got stories for days.
How many days?
From here until the day the world blows up.
I don't know if you have that many days with the stories.
You're haunted.
That's why phones and shit were looking around me. For real.
Hey, there's a
She's haunted.
But no, for real though, I really do.
He's like, I'm not haunted. Oh, boy's over here. He's like, I'm not haunted, bro. I'm just. He's like, I'm blessed. She's haunted.
He does tattoos.
Yeah, he's got some fresh fucking tattoos. Who is this guy with the hospital bracelets?
Oh, Chris.
Chris, hey.
Oh, no, hurting or not.
Hey, you got some.
Oh, well, congratulations, man.
Yeah, he does tattoos.
I like that wraith. I like that.
Yeah, me too, man. I love that.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Saw it, man. I fell in love with it. I wanted the opposite.
It's like, I like your ICP tattoo. Check out mine.
I wanted to have both of them that surround me with a bracelet on this arm. You know, of my favorite daughter's card and anything.
Speaking of
top lock so the cops don't come in. We are Beer 420 Web Radio, after all.
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
Any more?
No.
She's like,
you guys got a steel bar you put down in front of this door?
Go ahead and hit your button here where the steel windows come down.
Right. Dark pitbull.
That'd be super Fuck no, the moat comes up.
Yeah. The drawbridge comes up.
But I'm over exaggerating. But no, our front door is 100 years old. So without using that top lock, it won't stay shut. It's just that door's older than any of us in this room. So
maybe not me.
Except for Risk, who's like
timeless.
Yeah, he's like 18.
I'm as timeless as I am priceless.
Dude, timeless. I'm 32, man. I feel like I'm
32.
He's like, I feel like I'm 1,800 years old, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
I turned 25 like 2 weeks ago.
Man.
Oh, man.
I just turned 26 last month, and I feel, a couple months ago, and I feel like I'm fucking 56.
I'm feeling I'm not a day over 1,300.
What's up?
I ain't a day over 1,300.
Yeah, I could tell. You know?
Yeah.
It was the gray in your beard that gave it away.
Yeah.
That, you know, that.
Yeah,
She
no.
looks good for 83.
1300.
83.
She's fucking
Holy
rocking
shit!
it,
I
bro.
wish I could have met you when you were 50. If you're 83.
Bro, you should have seen her in her 20s. You should have seen her in her fucking 20s. Marilyn Monroe ain't got shit on this bitch, bro. She looks good for her age. Just saying, I totally, but that is a great G-MILF that I'd bang.
Gmail? What?
G-MILF?
Oh, Gmail.
Gmail.
I
It sounded like Gmail.
I thought you said Gmail. I thought you said Gmail. I was like, what? Gmail.
You know, it's okay. Our show cannot be taken to another level that it has not been to before. So
Because
Hey.
I've been
Sea
here
questions ever again. I
You and your-
blue hot sea questions.
his poop hand.
Oh, I heard about your
before.
poop
Did you not
hand.
notice? Okay.
I heard the
Okay.
story of the poop hand.
Damn,
It's
damn,
gotta-
she's tiny.
It's gotta. We gotta
Girl,
bring this
boy,
up every time.
boy.
Every time.
What's
Didn't I say
his
that
name?
The last time I was on here, we gotta bring this up every time.
Liam Robert.
Liam.
Congratulations.
He was 9 weeks early.
9. Well, that's not
I
nice.
hear you giggling back,
And
fucking hot
I
lips.
just heard from my baby mom on the phone.
Baby mama.
As of 11 o'clock this morning, he started breathing on his own.
Oh, very cool. Awesome.
Within a day and a half, he's gained 1.5 pounds.
Awesome. Good,
So he
good.
was
That's good
3
news
pounds,
then.
6 ounces when he was born, and
Holy
now
shit.
he weighs like.
Yeah, I hate seeing the preemie thing, but nowadays with our technology and shit, thankfully that's like a fear pretty much in the past, which is good. Yeah, they really learned their shit, you know. They've learned their shit, dude.
I got my little juggalo, and he's gonna be just fine. He's gonna be huge, and he's gonna be big. And
Oh, dude, if he's gained a pound overnight, man, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Anyway, what I was saying, that song Midwest Monsters.
Midwest Monsters.
The fourth verse. I gave a direct drop on the Fist of Fromtiden in there.
The
man.
Fist of Fromtiden was in the 4th verse.
Oh, I hold the Fist of Fromtiden high, get too close. It goes way deep inside. I pull out your soul, eyes open wide. I'm a twisted motherfucker. Midwest Monster, right?
Fist of Fromtiden.
Yeah, I had to
Fist
put
of
that reference
Fromtiden.
in there. I knew you were going to bring it up
The
eventually.
Fist of Fromtiden.
So I was just waiting for you to bring it up to say that.
I'd take my hand and I'll shove it in your ass.
One time. You do something.
One time
you
at
do
band
something
camp,
one time.
I shoved my hand in this woman's ass and left a poop print on the wall.
Yeah.
Who's got that story to tell? You do, my friend.
Except for I didn't have an instrument. It was only her. She was playing the skin flute.
Oh! Pounding in the rump while you're... Dude.
I would like to leave you with a
right.
thumbs up.
So it's almost like you're blowing yourself through a glove.
Oh,
damn!
That's awesome.
That's some... That's like... Dude, I think we just did hit that other level I was saying we couldn't go to. He was wearing a suck glove. That's what he was wearing. Oh, shit!
That's fucking awesome.
We just got a new urban word, suck glove. You're like, what's a suck glove? Well, that's when you shove your hand in her ass and she sucks you off. It's a suck glove.
Oh,
Like, then you can just move your hand and reposition her if you want, you know? Oh, God, that's just horrifying. Beer 420.
This happens every time. Because we only stay
Oh.
for a little bit.
Chaos! Complete and utter chaos, like 13 ghosts. Look out, some levers are gonna move in a minute and things are gonna go crazy.
I'm throwing this way.
Once the levers start moving and doors slide open and shut, then you know what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Look out for the chick missing her breast carrying the knife in the bathroom.
Smoking baby legs.
I'll smoke the baby legs
Smoking
off.
baby legs.
Smoking baby
Like,
legs.
I smoke baby legs all day
I
long.
do believe, sir, you smoked your baby's legs off.
Got in trouble at work. Smoking baby legs on my break.
Unless she wears the helmet.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have one of your baby's legs?
I was walking by the Down syndrome office and saw this girl with the helmet and knee pads on and just got a boner so hard. Nothing like a little retarded girl moaning while you're boning in her ass.
Blue Lagoon. That's a third of it right there.
Oh my god, I love it.
We closed the door on that one.
We are very fucked up.
The door.
The only question is, are you okay with putting her into a meat pie? That's all that.
Is this okay? Really? So this is a meat
I don't know.
pie themed episode.
You call her
Would you
meat
eat
pie.
that?
That's Halloween. Like.
I'm just saying, it's a little kid meat pie, bro. That's not cool. That just sounds.
I just thought of something. I should steal from
Chomo.
Pee-wee's Playhouse. You know how they used to have like the word of the day,
Yeah.
and then they would say the word of the day, and like everyone would ah!
Yeah. You need to start doing that. Like,
That would be great.
you need to start doing that yesterday.
Like the word of the day today would be meat pie.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. So whenever it happens again, everybody just needs to freak the fuck out.
He
Yeah.
just said he was gonna drown the teach his son how to be a man is take him into the bathroom when he's about 3 and just drown a bunch of puppies in front of him and say, "This is the real world."
I started working.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry we missed that because I was talking over you.
What?
He said.
No, the story of
drowning.
showing your son he's a real man. This is a real man. You're
Don't you think?
trying a bunch of puppies in front of
Just
him.
be like, son, I have to tell you an important life lesson.
Oh.
Take him to the bathroom, dude, with like 12 puppies in a little box, dude, and just start drowning them one by one. This is what the world is, son.
Oh,
This is
at
what
least
the
you're
world will
drowning
do to
him.
you.
But let me tell you,
And save the cutest one he likes, dude, for likes to make him drown.
you can drown a
Make
puppy.
him drown it? Oh man.
This
This
will
is
make you a
serial
man.
killer status.
That's a way to raise a serial killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can drown a puppy all you want, but have you ever tried to choke a puppy? Puppies are unchokeable. Like, puppy throats, invincible.
Hey,
You can't choke a fucking
You gotta use a
puppy.
tiger claw, bro.
Yeah,
You
why
gotta
are we
get
talking
that.
about animal cruelty? I
You gotta use the tiger
You
claw.
started it, and I thought I would bring up my input.
Dead puppies, dead.
I have that on my pod. I know what you're
Puppies,
much
dead puppies aren't much fun.
I hear you.
Unless you tie strings onto their dead limbs and you hook them to a little puppet thing and then puppet them
Daddy,
around.
would you like some
So-
sausage?
I don't know what that's from too. So many movie references. Hey,
I'm notorious
I think we
for it.
crossed that line we were talking about like a fat minute ago, and we didn't even thought of coming back.
No, we never do.
Well, I
What
mean,
was
if,
that?
if we're already past
It's a
it, like, what's the point of
friendemonium.
going back?
Friendemonium.
It's already
Like,
over.
we already crossed the line,
Yeah, it's already.
and now there is no
man's
line.
land.
Yeah, so like. What
So
we
now, like, people are just wandering around
I
like
just
zombies on both
man.
sides of the line. We don't give a fuck anymore.
I just
They're
know,
like, oh, wait, it's the same over here as it was over there. A joke got us here? What happened?
See, I think that's what gets me.
Like,
the
shit,
most
which
trouble.
side of the fence?
I know I'm a sea lions though. I don't find boundaries, man. You know, and I try not to eliminate things. I stay respectful according to everybody else.
we've got off into some tangents that have went to dark places before.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dark is a good part of everything. You can't have the-
But, I must ask, sir, if we close the door, would you please kindly grab the chains and duct tape for this individual over here in which we're going to make meat pies?
Yeah.
Meat pie!
Shit, I don't have duct tape them up and cut them up, but you better pay me right for it.
I'm just saying.
You get a meat
Okay,
pie?
you better-
Hello?
Get a meat pie. It's the most delicious Sweeney Todd meat pie you'll ever eat.
Is this rotating?
That's all I keep thinking about is meat pie.
Is
and
this
it
rotating
makes
toward me?
Yes, it does.
I just didn't know if I was supposed to pass
Okay.
this on or.
You got hit, Sweeney Todd. I just watched that again the other day, like 2
is
days
that why
ago.
you were saying it this whole time? I was like,
I'm totally right.
Because in there they call it meat pie.
Right.
The whole,
No, I had
the whole.
I'm really familiar with it. I just didn't know that's what you
Well,
were
they're
going
making a new
for.
TV.
No, but I was trying to figure out why meat pie was like so predominant in my mind. It's because I watched Sweeney Todd the other day, like 2 days ago.
They're making a new one.
Hey, I'm just saying. That's
what I heard.
Yeah, it's like, isn't it a TV series?
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, like-
Rewind right here. What did you just say
I said,
out loud
if
for the
it's,
crowd?
since it's meat pie, would it be like a cock meat sandwich?
What was Riz saying 2 hours ago?
Something along those lines.
Just saying.
Oh, you're not in chat. They're all looking at me like, why is he looking at the computer? I was like looking for what you said in chat. I'm like, wait, he's not in chat.
My phone was
I don't know. I would have to rewind the show and go back because there's been so much said.
Right.
There has been. We've said a lot
He was
already.
saying it sounded inappropriate, I think.
No, I was just saying earlier, you kept referring to
meat pie.
and I was like, or a meat pie, and I was just like, well, now it kind of sounds gay.
Right.
She brings
And then
it up
she
that-
brings it up, and then she points out Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
But see, that was the thing. It wasn't meat pie as in meat pie, but she did put the sausage to the pie, which
Well, she just came out and said
cock
like,
meat sandwich.
I
yeah.
was hinting around that fact. She was just like cock. Cock pie. Like,
what?
did you just say meat pie? Cock.
Yeah, are you even the lean cock meat?
I'm just saying.
The more hefty.
Or is there's some
Well,
steak in there, bro. I'm just saying.
Oh
Is
no.
it? That's all I
I
asked.
was
Was
specifically
a meat pie like a cock meat sandwich or a tube steak? That's all I wanted to know.
the
Was
subconscious thing was Sweeney
similar
Todd,
Making
which I couldn't put my finger on where it was coming from. The meat pie from Sweeney Todd, which was Sweeney Todd was the barber and he was just slaughtering people he didn't like and shooting them down the chute. And then the bitch downstairs turned them into pies and they were all making money. They all live happily ever after, right? You get rid of the shit bags.
This just isn't as
You now run the town, right? Because you've already cut the throats of all the shit bags and they've gone down the chute and they're now been eaten.
I would rather drink
Remember
three penis
the
wine.
penis museum episode
Yeah.
was fun.
Food for the worms, right.
You know what?
So that was the whole idea of Sweeney Todd, though, was that he was killing the rich upper class that were controlling everything and making life miserable. He was killing them, and then the town people were eating them, and they didn't realize. You know what I mean? So that's where the meat pie was coming from, and where that's all.
Nabs would know.
So what about three penis wine?
The penis museum.
Are you familiar with three penis?
Oh no, the penis museum. What? You're saying penis?
How is a big dude like you just gonna sit there and talk about nothing but penis?
No, that was
No.
me. I brought it up.
I just chimed in. Like,
He's like, what the hell? He's like, why does it keep having to be about meat pie? And now he's like, why do you keep talking about penis? That's the funny shit.
they've been talking about dicks the whole time.
Her! She's been talking about...
Like I said, the first time I chime in, he's like, "Wait, talking about cocks?
I cannot work.
What the fuck?"
Everybody.
That's funny as fuck.
Is it because I'm fucking tiny and small and like nobody hears me here?
That chair's deadly.
They were just right here for a while talking about penis.
I've been up for a while. I had to go to work, then did some tattoos.
No, that was fucking funny right there, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he was ragging on me for talking about meat pies because it sounded gay.
I'm the one.
That's why that was all funny, bro. Is that I brought up meat pies like hours ago, and I was talking about cannibalism, human pies, you
Yeah, it
know.
was just Franny. She set me up with that shit. I should
And then he was like, meat pies.
Way to go.
Meat pies sound gay as fuck, dude, without saying it.
Right.
He was like, this sounds gay. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I gotta go make sure Ryan hasn't stolen it.
Things happen, words were said.
That's funny as hell, dude.
It all came around.
That's some funny ass shit.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you, man, and congratulations again, bro. That's badass.
Thank you, man.
Bye, guys.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Nice
Be
meeting you.
safe.
You
Yeah.
guys kick ass.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, so, dude, that was crazy, man. That was funny, though. That came all the way back around while the whole time you were, like, trying to point toward, like, why are you talking about meat pies that's so gay without saying it outwardly? And then after it all comes back around through her and the dick pies, the dick sandwich or whatever, and then he's like, why are you talking about penises? Like, wait!
I've been denying it.
That was just fucking hilarious. That was like total full circle thing right there. Like,
It's like
you got blamed for what I started.
Right. It's like whenever you start at the beginning of a class and you tell them a phrase and they have to
and then it just goes around the room. Yeah,
it went all the way around the portal house and came back to me being gay.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
He's
like, why do you keep talking about penises, bro?
Exactly. That's what he did. He was like, why you keep talking about penises? Like, no, it's not what I'm talking about.
He's like, that's not what I've been talking about. That's what they're talking about. That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that was the person that came about.
I can't believe it.
Said, no, they're talking about dicks.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
forever.
believe it unless it actually unfolded on audio like it did. We caught that live on audio. Go from 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way back around to you, who was trying to prevent it in the first place.
You know what? It's almost like we have writers and we're all just reading scripts. Like,
right.
This is how the episode's supposed to happen.
Right. This is, man. Did you hear the Beer 420 the other day where they did the pie penis skit? That was fucking amazing. You like the penis pie?
Penis pie, poontang pie.
Poontang pie. But my meat pies I'm talking about have more than just
$6.49.
penis and vagina meat in them. I mean, I'm talking about human pies. That's what I was talking about.
That's my everything.
Be safe.
I was talking about meat pies as in food, as in like people eating people, like cannibal pie.
I understood what you were talking about.
I understood what you were talking about. I was just trying to make a joke on it, and that joke came all the way around and bit me on the ass.
I know, that was fucked up, bro.
It was forever. Like, if you would have just not said anything about the first conversation, that would have never happened.
No, I had to talk about the first conversation because I don't want to be epic alone.
Yeah, right. And I totally agree with you, but I don't know.
Dude, that was fucked up. I'm just saying, that went all the way around.
It was a good conversation, though.
It was a good conversation about penis and human pie.
I was about to say, it unfolded like an adult Disney movie.
Yeah, right.
An adult Disney movie. Oh. Cat saying hi to the world. Meow, meow.
Running around being all cat-like.
I don't know. Do you know?
Know what?
I don't know.
Meow. Do you know? Meow. Meow. Do you know? Meow. Meow. Do you know? Meow. Meow meow. Do you know? Meow.
There's just this thing about cats that I don't like. I'm not a cat person.
That they keep evil spirits away?
You know?
He's like, I've always... Really? Is that what they do? Like, no wonder I got this weird feeling.
I don't know. I've read a couple things.
I've never felt great about
the Egyptians the Egyptians used to have cat holes, cat doors in every room of their buildings because they believed the cats could see interdimensionally and they would chase the evil spirits away from the house.
Cats were the guardians of the underworld.
They would chase the evil spirits away.
Cats were the guardians of the underworld in Egyptian mythology.
Right.
So penis.
Some of them had penis scepters. Scepters made from penis.
Right.
Cast in gold.
That's the only kind of scepter to have, in my opinion.
Right? Is a giant
dick. You're gonna have a scepter, if you're gonna have a scepter,
it might as well be a giant animal dick that looks cool.
You're a dick already,
cased
so might
in
as
gold.
well walk around with a big old gold dick.
Big old gold dick encased in gold, yeah. The big old dick frozen in gold. Gold-plated frickin' pig penis.
Right, it's freeze-dried hydrogen.
What is that you got there? Well, this is my pig penis control scepter. This is how I control my populace with my pig penis scepter.
Actually, I think I would get it in silver. A silver guy.
You'd be a silver. Yeah, I'm not a gold fan either. Gold to me says corruption.
I'm actually more of a lithium guy, a little more down to earth.
He's like, no, actually, I'd just go with stone. Could we just carve the fucking penis out of stone, please?
Right. I want a rock hard dick cane.
Encased in silver.
Encased in silver. Just make it out of bone.
Just
buy a T-Rex thigh. Just be like...
people used to, like, carry their coins around in frickin' ball bags, basically.
Yeah, I've never done that. I'm not really a fan of that tactic of coin carrying.
Yeah.
But,
you should get a coin purse made from someone's coin purse.
I actually almost wore, like, a military...
Gunny sack?
Like, what would you call that? Fanny pack.
Oh, why didn't you? Oh, it's...
Well, I was like, I'm wearing black and red and this thing's tan. That's why I decided not to. I was going to do it. But then I was like,
You could spray paint it black. That's a cool thing about the canvas.
You could, but it's got an emblem on it that I would like to keep intact.
You just
really,
cover
the moral of the story...
You cover the emblem with some tape.
The moral of the story is that white people can become very unfashionable very quickly. And you got to be careful what you wear out if you're a honky. For real. That's what it is. Like, I could have wore that. It would have been badass. So it had so many pockets to put places. But I would have looked horrible.
So many pockets to put places. So many pockets to put places. Things in. Put places.
What about it, Nabs?
Some places to put.
Hey, smoke this stuff.
But I can't. I'm already too high. I'm already high, dude. You got me frickin' flambustered, and I'm supposed to be like running.
Would you expect any less?
No.
And actually, she got you.
I almost brought some dabs.
She did too.
She rolled a blunt. I've just been loading bowls.
And I rolled a blunt.
She's loading bowls.
Actually, I contributed not at all to your highness.
You're making me high.
I am actually just waking up.
Making you high on life.
And I'm debating on whether I take my medicine or not, because if I take my medicine, I'm probably just going to go right back to sleep.
Don't take your medicine, then.
That's the Greene County mating call.
What?
County mating call.
Is it cat?
That's disturbing. No. That needed a drum roll.
Extremely belated drum roll.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I'm high. I'm drunk. I'm a DJ.
You're a professional, Nabs.
I am a fucking professional, man. Like, hold on.
There it is again.
Woohoo, bitches!
There ain't no party like a no.
There ain't no party like a party with a DJ that is as lazy as you are. Wow! I'm just gonna sit here.
Right. Give me a sandwich, damn it.
Somebody.
I got chips.
Who's got the beer?
Who's got the beer? You got a 40. What do you need a beer? There's what?
I do have a 40. I have a 40 that is kicking my ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
The cat be meowing. Oh, what is this? This is I don't know. Hey, enjoy it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it?
IDK.
IDK. IDK. That.
Some rich bomb target.
I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes.
I'm a diabolical creature, leaving your sneakers, cause I'm blowing you away, bleeding out of your speakers. Now you're feeding like a tweaker, ready for another feature. Look, I'm only trying to teach you. I'm a hip-hop juggernaut who can't be stopped. Yeah, I stomp when I walk, these kids just got trying to stare and look shocked while I climb to the top. Watch Olympus get rocked, thunder rolls when I talk. I'm the honkiest hood, haven't you ever tried to quit? So vicious with the wit, I cease, but still admit it's fucked how I live, so hidden in the mix. But it's noticed when I notion towards being different, and these venomous words that I continue to spit keep it so legit that people say I'm the shit. No way, this guy came out of nowhere, giving grown men nightmares. Deadly ass viper, I started the fire. So son, call me sire. I'm royalty free, but still highly admired. It's your bullshit attitude I came to retire. Save the goddamn preaching for the motherfucking choir.
Have you ever been afraid of what you're capable of?
I just don't know. Am I still sleeping? I just don't know. I can't stop dreaming. I just don't know. Words to say what I'm seeing. I just don't know. Anybody relate? I just don't know.
Am I still sleeping? I just don't know. I can't stop dreaming. I just don't know. Words to say what I'm seeing. I just don't know how much more I can take. Now I'm out of control like a Tasmanian devil. Uncrated, unchained, and very unstable. And I'm coming for revenge. You could call this shit Django. Pull a verse out, swift and fucking turn the tables. And I'm hungry for blood, but still craving the drugs. I don't wanna hear your story cause I give no fucks. There is no happy ever after, living life like I'm a bastard. Yes, there is a greener pasture, but the cost ain't worth the capture. Step to the side when the underground walks. Chills down your spine, now the prom titan stalks. Leaving limb bodies outlined in chalk. Except these homeless bitches who keep sucking my cock. Every fucking day I feel like less of a man. I crunch and crack when I stand, and I ain't got a fucking plan. I'm just back by the man, ain't here to make a fucking stand. But tell Relic if you see me, cause I might be on the loose again. I'm afraid there's a monster inside us all. I just don't know. Am I still sleeping? I just don't know. I can't stop dreaming. I just don't know. Words to say what I'm seeing. I just don't know. I just don't know. Am I still sleeping? I just don't know. I can't stop dreaming. I just don't know. Words to say what I'm seeing. I just don't know how much more I can take. I couldn't find another way out. I put the barrel in my mouth. I say a prayer and shed a tear. Fuck this place, I'll see you there.
My name is Sean Connery, and I listen and support Beer 420. I would turn down a game of golf for a great version of Beer 420 any day of the week. Only on Spreaker.
We get high. We drink booze. We get high.
We do that.
We eat meat pie.
You guys fucking. You guys
I
eat
love
meat
meat
pie.
pie. Shit.
We love meat pie.
That's explainable, though. You know.
I mean, but that goes
Now that we know in context that it's from Bucky Todd. I mean, not Bucky Todd, but
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Bucky Todd. Who the fuck is Bucky Todd?
Bucky Todd? He's an artist.
Goat roper.
I was wrapped up in last week's episode. Just so everybody knows.
Last week's episode.
Last week's episode is on right now. Yeah.
You know what that means? The end is nigh.
The end is nay. Yes, the show will be coming to an end
After my events.
after your events listing.
Okay.
What events you
Pretty
got?
much. What events do you got?
You got any good ones? What are the events?
I got a couple ones that are pretty fucking badass.
Do you have
know,
more
they're
events?
I don't have your events because nobody emails me your events.
What?
It's like, you got my events.
That's what I need to know. I need to know these things so I can.
No, we got another track for Risk. And we got your events, but he still needs to tell them where to find him and what his events upcoming are.
Well,
you still got to talk about your events.
Well, do your events.
I only have one event.
No.
He's like, I only have one.
Yeah.
One is all right. Where's your event? Where's your event? Where's my event? Where's that? See, I don't have an event.
My event's eventful.
I don't have an event.
I'm
eventless.
My neck is red. I put Miracle Whip on my Wonder Bread.
What?
Wow.
What just happened there?
I said I'm not a rapper, and then I started rapping some dope shit.
Some dope shit. Dope shit about that Wonder Bread and Miracle Whip.
Look out for that white flour, yo.
White flour. That shit's got gluten, so it's bad for you.
It's bad.
What is gluten?
What is gluten is a collection of many things. Gluten is everything that's bad for you.
Gluten is your enemy.
It's carbs.
You don't like absorb it right and
Did
shit.
you see that episode of Saturday Night Live that
No.
Justin Timberlake was on it, but it was like they were like bagging on vegans.
We're more, Mad TV fans, or
It's on Netflix.
more In Living Color fans.
Oh,
I love that.
Why is it that Saturday Night Live's been around for so long? All of their star actors are always considered dinosaurs, but yet there's been 4 other amazing comedy shows that are even better than them, but they never survived.
You remember
like In Living Color was amazing. Kids in the Hall was freaking mind blowing. Dude, that was some funny ass shit.
You were saying things I don't know.
You never heard of Kids in the Hall?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, dude, that's some
It's
funny,
Pat. Do you remember
fucking
the Pat
funny
shit?
shit. Mad TV, which is newer.
Yeah.
But In Living Color, that's where Jim Carrey got his start.
And
yeah.
man. And
It's crazy,
don't
dude.
play that.
The Wayans brothers, don't drive through South Central
You're
while
only,
drinking
you're
your juice in the
younger than
hood.
me. Why do I sound like I'm
White.
Like,
Why do we sound like we're white to you?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the hood.
I was
But
raised
where?
on horror
North
movies,
Carolina.
not comedy
He grew up
projects.
here in
Oh,
PNP.
well, I wasn't raised.
So, like, mainstream
that.
media is 100% different.
That was just like 20 years ago. I was in my 20s watching that shit.
See, 20 years ago, I was 5. I was getting into Chucky and Tremors.
What?
like-
I was into that like.
Yeah, I was watching Tremor yesterday.
Yeah, we had a marathon not too long ago.
Yeah, I was watching it yesterday. Tremors. It was on
20
TV.
years ago.
AMC played.
I was in North Carolina. I was like 6 going on 7, and I was singing Butthole Surfers. I was jamming out to Pantera with my dad because he's a biker.
See,
and I was already watching like Chucky and
20 years
fucking
ago-
It and fucking Pet Cemetery and
20
shit. Like,
years ago,
for
I don't
years
even
by
know
then.
what I was doing.
Like I was
I've
doing
just
too.
been told what I was doing.
Look, I had done smoke weed
You need to go
right
outside?
here for the first time before, you know what I mean? And I was like 6.
Yeah.
So I feel
Oh.
old.
Hot Lips, if you could come down here and relieve the dog, thank you very much. And
your event.
Your event. You said you have an event.
I do have one event.
What,
you keep saying one.
Where?
I do have one
Where?
event.
When?
Are you sure it's just one? It might grow into 2 or 3.
That's generally what happens. We get down to where we only got one show, and then like 2 or 3 more pop up. You know, so it works like that. But
so first things first. To catch such things happening, such as shows sprouting up mysteriously, go and find him on Facebook. Risk from Titan, FRAMTIDEN, and add him on Facebook, and get in on what he's doing. And if shit does pop up mysteriously, he always posts. So
yeah, I do my best too. Facebook is not the only place you can find me. You could also go to reverbnation.com/RYSK FRAMTIDEN. Risk from Titan. And also I'm on Xbox Live. So
Xbox Live.
You can do Risk from Titan there. You can do Twitter Risk from Titan. Like, really Google the shit. It's pretty easy to find me.
Yeah, you're all over the place.
If you just Google Risk and Relic, we'll be the first 3 pages. Like, that easy.
Good job, soldier.
Yeah.
Good job.
We try.
No, that's good.
Oh, anyway.
3 pages of hits? Come on. That's
anyway,
good. That's good stuff.
our next show is going to be in Kansas City, October 31st. It's Jason and Angie's wedding reception.
I heard about that.
It's going to be a hell of a show.
Notice how I said I heard about that, and she said, "Oh, I got invited to that."
Well, actually, Relic invited me. I think.
Oh, people be knowing.
People be knowing.
I don't know if I'd be knowing the people that are getting married because I know so many people.
Okay, let me tell you, Jason Calloway, he's the, I guess, CEO of 50 Caliber Entertainment. Him and Angie been dating a while. I don't know how long a while is.
I think
honestly,
I do know
but but they're getting married. They're really cool people.
Congratulations on y'all getting married.
Yeah, they
I'll be
managed
at your
one
wedding.
they managed One Sick Click for a while, but I believe One Sick Click has went other directions as far as I know. But I believe they still manage Mac Malone.
Oh yeah.
Really popular up in that Kansas City area.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh,
They came down to Springfield. We always have a blast when they come down to Springfield.
Actually, I think
we
they're
go
on
up
my
there.
Facebook too.
But they're going to be there. Freddie Grimes is going to be there.
Oh yes, yes.
P-Win's going to be there.
There's
going to be King and Static's going to be there, I believe. There's going to be a roster of fucking dope ass horrorcore underground.
It's gonna be
it's
off
gonna be
the
fun.
fucking chains, bro.
It's going to be a great time.
It's
October
gonna be-
31st
it's
at Club
gonna be
906 in Liberty,
franchise.
Missouri.
That's something to check out.
That is my one event.
So that's your one event.
And
You're
it's a
like,
big
I've got the crowning achievement of events, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Come to it on the 31st.
When's the last time your band played at a wedding reception?
I fucking need you
Yeah.
tonight.
My first, you have your bachelor and bachelorette party. My first wife and I had ours together. And then we invited all of our friends together, so some of them ended up hooking up and getting laid
That's
over and
always
over
the
again.
best. That's always the best.
So
Now,
that was good.
Your event. What's
Although we just told all of our friends, we're like, hey, you get involved over on that side of the fence. It's not our problem. That's
Right. We
you
don't
doing
hear
your
about it too.
we don't want to hear about it.
Hey, you.
So they did their thing, but we went to a ska show, dude.
A ska show, dude.
It was a group called Mold.
That sounds really Scottish.
And it was a 15-member band.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, dude. Like, these guys were rocking their shit out like the fucking trumpeter guy with a trumpet trampolining off the fucking stage. You're just like, dude, these guys are gonna like freaking land downstairs. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking stage is gonna collapse, and the ceiling's gonna go, and they're gonna be down in the bar downstairs. Because I mean, it was.
And they'll just keep playing.
Oh man, it was insane. It's like a noise-gasm.
Noise-gasm.
Yeah.
Are you coining that term right now?
I'll take it.
It's his.
Noise-gasm.
Look it up.
I have the frangasm.
Frangasm?
Yeah, it's a random
that sounds
word.
interesting.
It's random.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Fran.
I think somewhere is involving pee, and I'm really not a pee fan, so
there's pee somewhere in this.
There's pee somewhere in that frangasm, and I'm gonna avoid the.
Horrible. I am so against.
She's
the
like
the butt, but that is what made me like
peeing up the butt. I don't really pee in people's butts. I've got her breaking down on Beer 420. I don't really pee in people's butts.
This is what I go through with the Fist of Fromtide.
Yeah,
I'm particularly proud.
He's
of that
in the
moment.
He's in the same position.
I'm not proud of that
Or
moment.
actually, no, he's got his hand in someone's butt. But you know, you guys are like
Beer 420 has immortalized
I
it.
just want to know, was it your whole hand?
It was, according to the handprint, it was my whole hand.
Oh my god, that is grody.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Hey, I'm not proud of it, but it happened, and they immortalized it. It's an Urban Dictionary.
But you know, in the ancient text, the battle warrior's true battle shield was a giant poop-stained hand. You know.
That's, I mean, I guess, so, like, are you saying I made my shield out of a bedroom wall?
You could incorporate it into, or you could just make a shield and then put the big poop-stained hand on there.
Be careful, that chair is
Danger.
the death chair.
Okay.
I plopped right down.
It's called the death chair. You can't read much of the verbiage that's on the chair, but what happened was we got blackout drunk. And the only reason I know what happened to the chair is that someone collapsed in it, they almost broke their neck, and it almost killed them. And, I mean, they cracked their head on other furniture and all. But hold on, so then what we did to remember it, because we were blacked out drunk, I was like, we'll never remember this. We wrote down what happened on the cushion.
Oh, dude, I got a paint pen. We can fucking rewrite it.
And then I wrote down what happened on the cushion, and when I came down the next day, there was a squash chair, and I read the cushion, and I was like, whoa, dude, this is like a fucking time capsule, so I put the chair back together and duct taped it.
Oh, no.
And it hasn't come apart since.
I was wondering the story behind that.
Knock on wood.
You were talking about Urban Dictionary a minute ago. I fucking love Urban Dictionary so much that I have the Urban Dictionary app on my phone, and I look up random shit all the time.
Yeah, Fist of Fromtide should be in there.
Well, my name in there is fucking, it's awesome. I love it. Read it.
Your name?
My name, Franny.
A very beautiful dude. All I caught was very beautiful girl with
very smart and beautiful girl.
Right, with a dog and a cat as sidekicks.
Yeah, I'm pretty
to
sure
help
the last
her
time.
fight crime.
Help fight crime and end injustice.
Tea and toast.
Tea and toast are her superfoods. Tea and toast. Tea and toast.
For Franny.
Time for tea and toast.
I'm pretty sure the last
And
time
it
I looked
says-
up my name, it just said horrible things.
And it says, let's see.
Big Relic says, beware of the fist, Franny.
Are you, Relic? You're
Oh, beware of the fist.
Old people's underwear is nearly
where everyone that knows what's going down
that's another
has a foil hat. Have you got a foil hat?
I do.
You need a foil hat.
So, can I give a shout out to somebody?
Yeah, you can give a shout out. You got to speak up so they can hear you.
Alright, well, 100% speak up. I just want to give a shout out to my friend Boxy, Travis Box, in Lebanon, Missouri. Have a great day.
Hey, speaking of Lebanon, that guy Chris that was just here, he's from Lebanon.
Oh, really? Dude, that's weird.
He does tattoos. He just had his little baby yesterday. Little baby. You've seen the pictures.
Two people from Lebanon connection in one day.
Chris Creedon, and if you guys are wanting tattoos, he's hell of a fucking fire ass artist, man. Look him up on his Facebook.
I'll let him tattoo on me one time. I've actually coined the term tattoo slut. I never go to the same person more than once. So I'm covered in tattoos, but I've never had one person do more than one outside of me.
When I did tattoos professionally, we had a roadie guy who drove the mobile unit, and he was the tattoo board. Like, if you were going to work for our tattoo parlor, no, his name was Matt, and he was a fucking weirdo. He looked like an elf. Like a bald elf. But anyway, his legs, his arms, everything was covered, like, with different artist shit, because, like, he was the board that they would practice on to get the job.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, there's another one for Franny.
And a prick who goes around saying he has a massive cock but really has 1 inch wiener. Franny!
So
Your slang for a... Well, with that, here's some butthole surfers.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
I was talking about age while the buttholes were playing. I love being able to say that. The buttholes. Those are butthole servers for those of you.
I love their name.
But anyway, no, I remember buying their shit on vinyl at the record store.
I know, right?
I would go and buy, like the one that was the big set of balls that was under,
oh, dude.
What is it? X-ray.
Oh,
the X-ray image of a guy's balls and scrotum. I mean, it was like just these radon images, so there was no real image of a penis and the balls, but you could see that it was there.
Right.
It was like a radiation image of like,
Man,
like somebody is being cooked.
You know what's funny?
To take that picture, someone was cooked to take this album cover image.
Well, it's like
someone was cooked. Someone's genitalia was fried.
Rage Against the Machine's album cover had the monk burning. That was a real image of a monk burning.
Of a monk burning.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was all real. I mean,
I had friends trying to convince me to listen to it because of that.
No.
That
I
there's
love
a burning real
love
person on
Rage.
the cover. I'm like, there's a burning real person on the cover. And then I'll listen to that. Fuck you.
I love Rage though.
Burning real people. I just burn mannequins and I dress like people that I love.
Whoa.
Burn that mannequin. You've heard of the Burning Man, right?
Well, like Nicolas Cage, yeah.
No.
No, like the thing out in the desert.
Yeah.
You get all naked and on drugs.
Right.
What?
She's like, oh?
Yeah, it's
drugs.
You pretty much like, I want your drugs, and then you like, I don't want
I'm
this
naked and drugs.
I need to have a life experience.
What happens is they get together.
Say drugs up there.
They have a combined trip experience while they
I
burn
love
this
that.
giant effigy of humanity.
Yeah.
And they relive like the phoenix through this burning of a giant effigy.
Yeah.
And then
group trips.
They,
I
so like you got a crowd of like
people just like wanting to like
hundreds of people like just
that's awesome.
brain power tripping out on this giant burning effigy. It's pretty crazy.
I love.
So I've heard.
I
haven't experienced it.
I have mushrooms.
I think it's
Yeah,
peyote is what they're.
Yeah, peyote. Because peyote's like
I've never.
It's
tried.
not a trip experience. It's like a you need to be learning something about
Yeah,
yourself
it's-
experience.
yeah,
It's like
it's-
you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
trip.
not-
I know. We'll see.
Right.
I've got family who are Cherokee and live on the land and everything. And I've been on the land, and I love my roots. I can speak a couple words, but I won't speak them.
We have a Lakota Lodge family that we have not been
anything
communicating with.
toxic like cigarettes or anything in your system when you do it. Like,
And it's nothing against them.
You
I'm
know.
just saying.
Right.
We have a Lakota Lodge family that took us in that we haven't been active with in the last year or so.
Man, I see.
So-
I feel it makes you feel like shit.
And it does make you feel like shit
Yeah,
because your
I-
energy helps feed their energy.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they're.
feel the same
You know what
way
I'm
about
saying?
my
It's like
family.
it's like an energy cipher thing, man.
It
If
is.
you have a group
It's
of
kinda
friends
like
that are all
the whole-
clicked into what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is like high
Kind of
energy.
like the
You're like,
Pandora deal where they were like.
you get what I'm saying? You get more people thinking about the
you
same
and your being
thing.
and your
You
family
can
and
feel the energy
everything
about
just
it.
I played
makes
college
it-
football,
I
dude.
love
Like
that.
I know what you're
So
talking
you play football, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you get that, it's almost like a symbiosis feeling. Like you're one moving entity.
Yeah.
Everything
Because you're
everything's
so
fueled-
accustomed to
I was
what.
saying. It was kind of like
Everything's fueled off of everybody else's energy and attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's
Right.
absolutely so beautiful about like most psychedelic drugs is it becomes like
That's
you
why I feel
become
like
to be
I
able to
would-
feel other people's emotions
Acid
and stuff.
and
Well, yeah,
mushrooms I
acid is.
love.
Have you heard about the new
I love that.
releases of scientific research
you know,
with
to get some
DMT and
total
shit?
Yeah, it's so exciting, isn't it?
Dude,
like, they're actually
that is
letting
some
us do it.
crazy
Yeah.
shit, dude. Like DMT is being looked at seriously in the psychotropic community. Like the ones
Yeah.
that are like doing therapy and shit because they're using it to help people cope with death coping skills. Because when you get older, and you're like maybe you've got abandonment issues or whatever. They put you in a controlled environment and you go on this DMT trip which they induce in you, and you can live through the experiences so that you can find. So you can get over your shit.
I need to do this.
It was a good time.
And you're like, yeah. And then they walk you through it. You know, you have a therapist there that walks you through it.
Right, and if you've ever done DMT, you know that
like Alice in Wonderland
so
shit, bro. Like they walk you through your trip.
Yeah.
And bring you out the other side dealing with your issue.
I've always wanted to do
using DMT.
Yeah, it's
ayahuasca
using the science of the drug.
The ayahuasca
it's like
tea, which is the original derivative of DMT. It's down in the rainforest or whatever. That's how they figured out how to take it orally. That's how they they knew how to take an MAOI with it, and that's why you eat cheese and shit. But they that's who started that. The reason they drink the ayahuasca tea is because if they're in a time of mourning or they're in a time of enlightenment. Yeah. Those are the two times that they do that.
Yeah.
So that's the whole, like, you'll have to research it more, but those are the two reasons. I've seen that episode
on Nat Geo, actually.
I just know somebody that's really, really into it, and they do that sort of stuff. So
it's on Netflix.
They know the whole history
of
all the thing, the whole business.
Right.
Tastes like burnt
But the
dirt
DMT thing, man, it was blowing me away, dude. I was like DMT's looking at it all wrong until I saw that documentary that was like, no, this is where it came from, and then showed you the science of it, and you're like, dude, really? And they're like showing the molecules and like how they're separated, which is what freaking blew them away, is that it's formed a certain way, which, you know, if you compare it to like diethylamide and these other like hallucinogenic like sources,
it can be derived from grass. There's
like
DMT
it's so
in grass.
Close. But
there's DMT in leaves. There's DMT in that thing right there. Probably.
No, there's DMT in us. There's DMT in us.
It's not just in us, though.
Yeah, it's in everything.
It's in
everything. DMT is in everything.
And that's what I'm saying. The ayahuasca tea was the
that's the other thing that they were blown away about. They could find its evidence in everything.
So you wonder if maybe
everything.
It's a spiritual molecule.
It is.
And
which they were assigning it to the brain, that some of us are able to fire, like this DMT is firing correctly, and that we're thinking we're going through more natural, like, channeled lives versus other people who may be deficient of that kind of.
Back to the spiritual talk like that, maybe that's what it is with
it's like a deficiency. There can be people with a deficiency that aren't like connected enough versus those that are connected. And
that totally makes sense thinking
about
it
like
that.
Think about it. Are you going to succeed better if you're a kid with learning disability that struggles and gets angry at everything? Or are you going to be more proficient as a kid that's going to see the situation, step back, and then go at it at another angle? Right. And that's the thing, is that those are the two kids we have in this world.
Yeah.
They're either going at it aggressively and they rage quit, or they go at it analytically and frickin' jump over the wall. You see what I'm saying? It's like they do one or the other.
You really can't do any, like, that's.
And then there are the ones that keep beating their head against the wall and then eventually get over the wall, but that's what they keep doing at every wall.
That's
they just beat their head on the wall, beat their head on the wall. So maybe that was the other thing with that whole research, is they're like, well, it's in everything. So maybe there's a deficiency issue too.
You know,
because if you got something in everything, then there's obviously a deficiency in one object versus another versus.
I actually had to like cuss a doctor out at Duke in North Carolina. My homegirl took her 2-year-old into the doctor to get him checked up. The doctor sat there and tried to tell her that her 2-year-old had a speech disorder and had ADHD. It's a fucking 2-year-old, first off. What 2-year-old does not have a fucking speech disorder and isn't fucking hyper?
Right. Exactly.
It's a 2-year-old.
Right. Stop feeding like your kid sugar.
Wanting to like put this kid on all these medicines, and I'm looking at her like, don't you fucking put your goddamn kid on none of that shit.
My kid was hyper from artificial sugars.
Kids are supposed to be
we put him on fruits and vegetables and made that what was cool, and he freaking ate it up, dude. Like,
they're kids.
You know,
why stop putting your kids
a lot of it is
medicine
the artificial sugars, dude. People sedate their kids with sugar and soda and fucking give them that crap,
and they don't whoop
poison.
Fuck that, whoop your fucking kid.
You don't need to whoop your kid. You need to not feed your kids sugar and communicate with your kids.
Exactly.
I haven't had to whoop either one of my kids.
I've never had to whoop kids like in my family. They're all.
You use brains to raise kids, not
I tell them straight up like, hey.
You talk to a kid like a person, and when the kid is old enough to understand, they are going to talk to you back like a person.
Exactly.
If you teach them to be afraid and to hide shit from you, that's what they're going to do.
Exactly.
If you raise them to not be... Dude, kids are like dogs.
They're
sorry.
Sponges.
They're going to do whatever you do to them.
Exactly.
Okay? And then you add the environment of what's around them. So you add other kids, it's going to get better or worse. You add this, it's going to get better or worse. You know, you got formula. Same thing with my dog. I can add little dogs, it might get crazy. I can add big dogs, it might get crazy. That's how my dog is. I know that, because that's my dog. It's the same thing with your kids. You know, you have to guide your kids. Your kids can't, just like with a dog, your dog can't control you. You control the dog. You don't let the kid control you. You control the conversation. You get the kid into talking with you. You get the kid interacting with you. You find out why the kid is thinking this way. You don't just go off the handle. You find out why the kid is, you know, the kid's going to tell you. If you're inviting that kind of environment, the kid's not going to hide it from you.
You're talking about a bunch of stuff that I don't really have any thoughts on.
No kids.
Do you have kids?
No.
I don't have kids either.
Nobody in this room except you has kids, bro.
I don't have kids. How old are you?
22.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't look to...
We have listeners that have kids.
Yeah, that's true.
But my point is, you don't have to beat your kid. What you have to do is you have to communicate with your kid. You got to let your kid know that life is an experience, and it's okay to talk to me or ask me a question.
Both angles,
and if you approach them that way, like they're a spirit, an entity, living an experience, and you go, "Hey, little spirit entity guy,
sometimes
this is the way the shit is."
Say there's
you talk to your. I raised both. My kid is 18. He's a manager of a McDonald's. And he even knows McDonald's is evil. Okay?
Yeah, right. That's
my 7-year-old is at a junior high learning level. Okay? They both have the Phillips gene, which means we are violent and we have a fucking very low tolerance for stupid people. Yeah. Okay? That creates a problem. Well, my oldest child has no rage problems at all. Like, nada.
It's me and my sister.
He's learned to put that into video games, and that's where he rages his shit out. He don't do it in real life. He's learned to use video games as an outlet for his rage and anger.
As a coping tool.
Yeah. Whereas me, when I was his age, I didn't really have that. Video games were like Pong and frickin', you know, Donkey Kong. And you're pumping quarters, which just made you rage more, right? It made me rage more when I ran out of money on the fucking machine, and I'm fucking going, you son of a bitch, I haven't passed stage 3. That happened to me. That was my life. You don't know about that either, do you?
Pinball? Yeah.
Stand-up video games?
Oh,
did you have those?
Yeah,
oh, wait, you're living in a rural area now. They probably still have a cornerstone with stand-up games in it.
I used to play Street
You guys, that's the thing about rural areas. Rural areas are still living in 1986.
Dude, we're catching up.
They still got freaking stand-up video games in their corner store.
Fuck yeah, we do.
I used to play the very first
that's a fact.
Street Fighter and the very first Mike Tyson.
He's like, yeah,
you don't have to go far, is all I have
Contra,
to say. Like,
dude.
you ain't gotta go far.
Contra was on fucking stand-up at the fucking laundromat.
Dude, there is a shop downtown, and I want to promote them. They're called 1984. And you pay $5 at the door, and you can play all fucking day. You can even leave and come back.
Oh man,
$5 gets you access to that place all fucking day. So
total fucking geek.
You can go in the morning. You know, go in, pay your $5. You play some gaming. You get your coffee, whatever. Then you go to do whatever else you're gonna do in town. You get stamped as you leave. And then you can just come back like it's an arcade that you have access to all day long.
Yeah,
like,
it's super cool.
Dude, it's badass. And it's all like the old stand-up, old school shit with Pac-Man and fucking Tron. And like, dude, they got them all.
People need to know about this place.
Joust.
For real.
Dude, they got all the old...
I know a shit ton of gamers. Yeah.
$5 all day long.
That is awesome.
Unlimited games.
I don't know if you're as into it as I am, but that's just
I'm going.
$5 all day long.
When do they open and close?
Both times my sons have they come
leave.
here. That's one of the things we do is we get a $5 all day pass over there, and then we just keep going back over there. Like we'll just fucking drive back because it's only like 5 blocks from here.
So you're like, oh, I need a sandwich. Oh, I need a soda. Let's just go home real quick.
Yeah.
A sandwich or a soda, and then go back.
And then go back and play some more.
That's nice. That's convenient.
Yeah, man. Or you can go downtown and eat. Go to the bistro around the corner, even have a nice drink.
Go back and play games.
Eat a meal for like, $5-6 with a drink, $10, freaking go back over to the 1984, you already got stamped, you're good.
Like, bro, I know I wasn't alive in 84.
It's called the 1984?
It's called 1984.
Like, why is it called that?
Because that was the peak of the stand-up game industry.
Okay, alright.
The peak was.
I was just wondering if maybe it was.
That was when they made the most money.
A George Orwell reference. 1984.
It very well could be, knowing those guys.
Is it those kind of people? Like I like those kind of people.
They're weird, roly-poly belly, freaking video game nerds. With the glasses, the Coke bottle glasses and shit. Yeah. But it's a great experience, dude. You can get your coffee or whatever while you're there. They don't serve alcohol, but
I don't drink coffee.
I love coffee.
They've got soda. They've got Powerades,
soda pop,
sodies, and they cater to your freaking MSGs and all that if you want it.
I just don't.
It's the only soda I drink.
I
think it's just because it's really
but $5 is a good price to pay to play stand-up video games
I gotta
all
do
day.
events because it's
7:30. Do events.
Okay.
And we got another wrist track coming up.
One more.
All right. Let's see. We
Have you put the shells on yet?
Tonight and tomorrow, actually. Tattoos for the Cure Festival with Rhythmic 3 and Nostradamus Live. October 18th through the 19th. And that's going to be 264 West 2nd Street, Pomona, California. About this event, let's see. It's a free event, all ages, so bring everyone. Live music, food. Let's see. Fashion show, art show, tattoos. Tattoos for the Cure. Basically what it is, it's a breast cancer awareness month. It's a free event. It starts from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. for the 7th year in a row. And they're basically, it's a benefit concert. Together, musicians and tattoo artists collaborate to pursue research that promotes discovery and saving lives for breast cancer. Annual breast cancer. Save the tatas. Save the boobies.
Save the tatas.
They're going to have a lot of music there. One of my friends, Rhythmic 3.
Are they going to have a wet t-shirt contest?
I probably not because it's a free show on all ages, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
Save these boobies.
Save these boobies and pour water on them.
Little ones, big ones.
Save all boobies. So it's a save all boobies.
I mean, they're boobs. You gotta love the boobs. Yep. Let's see, and then
she's got more than one button on her shirt buttoned up to be Latino. Just saying.
Also tonight, let's see, in Fayetteville, Arkansas, there's the NWA Metal Fest, and that's going to be at George's Majestic Lounge.
George's Majestic Lounge.
They were here just the other night, actually, or last night. It was the Eye of the Witch, the King Diamond tribute band and stuff.
Yes.
War Pigs, Population O. Let's see, let's see. This concert starts at 6.
Tony Moscato in the chat.
And
Tony.
$5 for advance tickets. That is tonight in Arkansas. Volition Fashion Show. And that's going to be Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's just basically it's going to be at the Hard Rock. It's hair and makeup for Aveda. I don't know if you know anything about Aveda Institute, but they specialize in like hair and crazy colors, like crazy sick ass. Like, man, every time I got my hair done, and it was like I used to model for them, so
do they massage your scalp?
They do everything. But they don't do half.
I didn't tell you which scalp. I also call my scrotum a scalp.
My scalp.
Now maybe if you got the right girl, she might jank your janker for an extra $1. I don't know how that works.
Stroke my willy while I get a scalp rub. Oh yeah.
Just saying.
That's the
kind
of
add the soap.
I used to model for them. I used to do their fashion shows and all that shit. But it's all like sick ass makeup and hair and.
Very cool.
It's really fucking cool.
Did they ever give you a hand job while they were doing your hair?
Well,
if they don't hit on you, then I'm not going.
Don't get me wrong. Right. I got hit on by a lot. I got hit on by a lot of fucking people there, but a lot of them were like lesbian chicks, you know. So
we'll see,
I was already their type to begin with.
What's the point?
Yeah. If I'm gonna have my scalp and my penis rubbed, it's
saying,
gonna be by a hot lesbian
hot taco
hairstylist.
My girls.
Damn it. Hot lesbian hairstylist.
Anyways,
I'm just fucking with you.
Also,
that's some good shit though. So and they'll do you up.
Yeah.
They'll do you up. They'll doll you up for some good shit.
If you look like a bag of used buttholes, go to Aveda and they will not make you. They will make you look not like a bag of used buttholes.
Yeah, and it's only like what 26 hours from here, right?
Tony Moscato says no. It's hair did, not hair done.
Hair did.
Look at Tony. He says also, I'll be back to visit Beer 420. How's my favorite host? He sounds great. Tell him I'm waving at everyone there.
Sounds like a brown nose.
Tony Moscato.
I'm not waving back, Tony. I'm not waving back.
Yes, he is, but he's waving with his penis. Oh, or shall we call that a meat pie?
Again.
Meat pie.
Meat pie.
Okay, events.
Events.
Tomorrow, the Day the Dead Rise photo shoot. Oh, that's today. My bad. Today.
She tries, man. I'm telling you. She's a champ. She tries. I just freaking talk over her and like.
He does. He really does. I see. Today,
she's trying like, dude. I'd give her A for effort.
I love it though. I'm bad about it. I do the same thing.
Today.
She's like, I got this.
We got 14 minutes. So.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
God!
14 minutes.
I cannot work under these kinds of conditions here.
Why do you keep beating around the bush? Just say it.
Alright, so tomorrow is the Soulfly concert with From the Ashes, Seed and Fleas. Let's see. It's an all ages show, $15. Early show, people. The doors open at 6. Fleas and Heartburn from 7 to 7:30. Seeds will be 7:45 to 8:15. From the Ashes, 8:30 to 9. Soulfly is about 9:20ish.
Those are the douchebag shows where they tell you when people are going on.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to stay to get the whole experience.
That's kind of like
of
the
going
concerts
to a show.
that you go to that have.
You're just gonna show to see that guy,
right? You know, that's
horrible.
Exactly.
But it's okay. Continue.
It is. He's right though. That's usually like those concerts that you go to that have chairs. Who the fuck sits down at a goddamn concert, bro?
People that are going to see that guy at 6:30.
If I'm sitting down at a concert, I better be going to see like the Eagles or something, bro. And even then, I'm gonna be standing up with my lighter.
I can't live if living is without you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for real.
What's next?
Let's see.
Go. Hit the drum roll. We can
Dawn
do this.
of the Dub at the Cotillion, October 24th. Let's see. Go back up. It doesn't say much about it. It just says Dawn of the Dub.
Dawn of the Dub.
Alright. Well, Dawn of the Dub. Oh, my cousin's show is next week in North Carolina.
That's
North Carolina. We've got some peeps out there listening.
Big Brad takes over Divines. Halloween.
You hear us, William? You get your boys, you go on over there and you crash that party with your cousin over in North Carolina.
Yeah, Willie.
Crash it, Willie. Crash it.
Excuse me, sir. Go in yonder and make me a glass of water right now. Yonder.
Scoozy?
Scoozy. Divine's Grill and Sports Bar on Main Street. Whoop whoop. Back home in Durham, North Carolina. 919, motherfucker.
Go knock that shit out, Will. Do it. Bring your homies, man. Pack your nines.
Order stole mini pork chops.
Let's see. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff going on.
Bring your bullets.
It's actually it's presented by Absolute Vodka. They are actually promoting my cousin for this shit.
Oh hell yeah, that's nice.
So that's pretty fucking cool.
I love Absolute though. It's smooth.
You can check them
it's
out.
Smooth for vodka.
You know, the way vodka rolls, it depends on how it's distilled. Really.
Check them out on Facebook.com/BigBrad1. Let's see. He's also on Eggy Strange. Facebook.com Eggy Strange. Some of the other artists. Let's see. There's Hasflow. SoundCloud.com/DJ Hasflow. Mad Bones.
Got Mad Bones.
And let's see. What else do we got?
You got anything from Maryland? Says Tony.
I don't know. And for everybody that's listening, if you guys have events that are going on in your town or around you guys,
area,
any area, any concerts that you want to hear promoted, whatever.
You got people listening in your area and you want to get it out to your friends and foes?
Let me know. Email it to me. Facebook it to me.
Yeah, Franny will spit it out if she can get around what Nabs is saying.
Let's see. Join the MDM Street Team.
We're down to 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm about ready to show you something on the TV.
It's about ready to show us a preview.
It's got to be shown.
It's the mud.
Alright, let's see. Also, I got...
It's not there yet, though.
Twisted has a show. It's Fright Fest. Twisted's Fright Fest with Kung Fu Vampire. Let's see. That's going to be Buffalo, New York. It's going to be Neurotic November, Camp Crystal Lake, which is fucking awesome. I love Camp Crystal Lake. Tickets are only $20. And then also...
I killed a kid once on Crystal Lake.
Were you wearing a mask?
No.
Liar.
Okay.
Chilled Monkey Brains with... Who else? Hold on, it's not loading.
There better be some ice with those brains. That's all I gotta say. How do you keep your brains chilled? You keep them on ice.
That's what I was about to say. How the fuck are you gonna keep them brains chilled?
Actually, it's Chilled Monkey Brains at O'Brien's Pub in Austin, Massachusetts.
That's it. Now I'm making a rap group and I'm calling it Icy Brains.
That's a delicacy in South America, iced monkey brains.
I'm sure it is.
No, it is.
I'm going to call it Hot Brains. Sorry.
They're going to
Spider monkey brains on ice.
Chilled Monkey Brains and Threat Level, Burgundy, Germhead, and Go Blank. It's $8 cover, 21 and up. Music starts at 9. Let's see. What else?
Germhead just does mushroom head covers.
Really? Is it? Oh,
he's being a smart ass.
Let's see, what else?
Germhead only does mushroom head covers.
Riot Room in Kansas City have the Underground Massacre. World League Entertainment presents the Underground Massacre. Friday the 1st at the Riot Room. Doors open at 8. They're going to have a shit ton of people. Gone in the Game, Versatile, and Pro Mac, Doc Dills, and Last Recruit is starring. And then performing, they're going to have Chef Boy AD, Looney's Loke, Mean for Cheese Entertainment, Peas. Peas. Peas in your butt.
Peas in your butt.
Let's see, Big V and Hardcore Entertainment. Field Mob and Endo, Born Real, Soldier, Money Gritters, Pin to Life, Influence, and Unique, El Nino, Super Dave, Mac Young Key, Shaggy Young, T-Will, DJ Smokestack on the soundtrack. For more info and tickets, contact Michael Hammer, 913-279-1458, or get your tickets at ticketf.ly/1WHTY6K. I got confused there for a minute. Let's see. Also, there's also the Juggalo Mansion deal that's going on. It's the Juggalo. Let's see. Where is it? Upcoming events.
You're only going through to the 25th, right?
Yeah, that one was just the 28th that I just kind of threw out there. The Juggalo Mansion Harvest. Juggalo Mansion Harvest Bonfire and Costume Party. Let's see. I don't know. It's Juggalo. I don't know if y'all have ever been to the Juggalo Mansion. That's my homie Zach's house. I'm not gonna say. Zach is a fucking crispy ass person. He's hella cool. Y'all know Zach Harrington on Facebook. He's fucking awesome. We've had our differences. Made me mad.
So it's at Zach Harrington's house.
Yeah.
Zach Harrington's house. Juggalo Mansion Party.
Let's see. It says, sorry to say, folks, the pool is closed. He usually has some sick ass parties there. I ain't gonna lie, it's out in the cut. It's fucking crispy. There was one night, it was 420 actually. Had a party out there just randomly. I show up. That's how I met Zach. He posted on the 417 Juggalo page and was like, "Oh, sick party going down, blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right." I get together, a bunch of people. I show up and there's nobody there. It's him and Eddie Murphy. And that was it. And I was like, yeah, this is not where I parked my car, guys. This is not a party. It's a two-man party.
Two-man party.
And I didn't know Eddie Murphy at the time.
Hey, Hot Lips, do we have Tony Moscato's phone number in our phone? Because he says nobody ever says his number on air. I think we might have. It
says it's a 21 and up party. No minor.
I'm just fucking with it.
Alcohol. Because Zach is not going to jail for anyone. Because he don't want no fucking pigs at the house.
Yeah.
No pigs.
No piggies. No piggies. But I will make some piggy pies out of them fuckers if I have to. Haha, Juggalo joke. He even referenced that. What the fuck? Anyways, bring food, bring booze, bring boobs. I threw that in. I don't know if that's what it says.
BYOBBB.
Yeah, bring your boobs, bring your boobs, bring your boobs. And your beer and your bud.
BYOBBB.
And your bud and your boobs. Anyways, 21 and up, 420 friendly.
It's not 21.
And that is October 25th at Zach Harrington's at the Juggalo Mansion.
All right, and
have
with
your
that,
ID ready.
We're cutting off Franny. Thank you, Franny.
I'll pee your butt.
Carry
Don't
on.
cut me off. I love y'all.
Here's Bloody Money. It's Risk and Relic.
Out of here.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Crack, rock, kill, bloody money, drugs. You know we getting high. You know we rolling up.
Crack, rock, kill, bloody money, drugs. You know we getting high. You know we rolling up. Crack, rock, kill, bloody money, drugs. You know we getting high. You know we rolling up.
I'm back and I'm always ready. Chopping these lips with a sharp machete. Bloody chunks all around, I call confetti. Got a pocket full of pills trying to keep me steady, but it's not working. I don't think I'm pissed off now over the brink. I'm addicted to drugs amongst other things, and I'm never ever scared to let it all act swing. But I'm not crazy, I'm just faded. Seek shelter, I have invaded. Trying to say I'm too outrageous. Tell me more, I'm fascinated.
There's a body on the floor and they're ripping it up. But that shotty in the fully out of bull puff. And I flip a fucking whip, no one kill a fucking show. And they're walking everybody, some I already know. I'm a cold-hearted beast and I'm rolling down these streets. I'm always fucking mad cause I got these projects incomplete. Pop a couple of these and I do a few with those. By the motherfucking sunrise I'll be bleeding from my nose.
Gotta take this shit seriously, man. I'm just trying to have a good time, man. But what do you mean? Take shit seriously.
You know we killed this shit, bro. Ain't nobody on this fucking level. Powers and status.
Crack, rock, kill, bloody money, drugs. You know we getting high, you know we rolling up. Crack, rock, kill, bloody money, drugs. You know we getting high, you know we rolling up.
I'm killing motherfuckers that don't wanna see me. I'm chilling like a villain in my SUV, probably burning the tree while I'm after my G, getting bloody up, so bloody and rage, but I'm not green. Maybe what you thought that I said was a thought in your head, a reception of reality already dead. There's a relic in you and a relic in me. I'm so fucking crazy and a little bit wavy. Just don't betray me, come get lazy. Smoke.
Truly, I'm getting loony. My future is looking gloomy. The drugs are just so soothing. Crack rock making doom look so amusing. Up late, 5 days, seeing demons fade in and out of a fictional raid. Insane to entertain the notion of pain. Hit the brakes wrong way. This motherfucker don't play. They say he's the great. Days bleed weeks with a shovel, man. Fuck yo, trigger, bloody money, bloody money. My stacks are thicker. Risk and relic be the sinners.
And that's it.
Real Midwest monsters. Fuck
This
off.
season, Walking Dead, it's about to start now, motherfuckers. It's about to start now. And that was Risk. Ironic.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Again, Bloody Money. Look him up on the interwebs.
I'll pee in your butt.
And, you understand what you're getting into here, right?
Never let your guard down.
Thanks to everybody, and big congratulations out to Tony and his newborn. And, yeah, you'll listen to Beer 420.
It's all smudgy.
Scared. Yeah. Things that go bump in the night. Me. Sam B. Shrunken head, broken legs, body parts on the concrete. Cut 'em up, butcher style gators in the swamp. Red light, leave 'em dead, running like a track meet. Scared of nobody, what your motherfuckers want. Believe me when I tell 'em I'm a boogeyman beast. Leave 'em slashed from their head to their feet. Pin bricks to the chest of a bitch, well-fed, cooking meat, cannibal trying to eat. I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Stand up. Sam B got the thing that go bump in the night. Whoa, hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Let's go. Sam B to Papa Shango, I'm bearing some 80. Handful of fingertips, toss them up like confetti. Stay full of corpse bitches, I'm a pimp of the dead. Come fuck with a zombie, I put a stake in your head. Look, you want ghouls, I got fucking platoon. Maybe everybody dies, I'm see your ass real soon. Crack bones to the marrow, hot sauce and they suck it. Now my juju ain't nothing to fuck with. Sam I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Stand up. Sam B got the thing that go bump in the night. Whoa, hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Let's go. Cut your head off, you leave your motherfuckers dead. I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Sam B got that thing that go bump in the night. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch. Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Hoodoo, you hoodoo, bitch.
It's the plane! Boss, it's a plane! The plane is coming in! It's a plane!